Merry Christmas.
Hi. Oh my God, Madison. Thank you for using your Prime here. Hold on, I'm gonna show myself in a second. Gotta. We scrambled today. We scrambled today, but we're cooking tomorrow, so I'm not even gonna undo anything tonight. So we got, you know, we get a mix of everything. Oh, I need to scroll up in chat. I missed some things. I don't even have everything out, but I'm pretty sure I have every ingredient. And if I don't, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I hope you're well. I just need like one more minute and then I'll have some stuff together. All right, you know what? Let's just appear and then we'll get everything when we need it. We'll get it when we need it. That's what matters. And. I only have the way I only took like 4 things out. Okay, wait, where are we? Where are we? We are just about. There we are. Hi. Ooh, hairs. Hairs everywhere today. I didn't get it. I didn't shower before this. I scrambled. I scrambled like eggs, but I did not scramble any eggs. But we're here. We're a little bit sweaty, but that's okay. We're okay with being a little bit sweaty. We might be so sweaty. Hold on. Let's see if I can even. Maybe I can turn some up here. And I can open a window, mayhaps get the sounds of the city in here. Some ambient noise. We can even get a tray. Let's grab you. I don't even think I'll need this. We're making cookies. I feel like we could do it on for baking. Let's get some bowls maybe. But hi. Let me get my chat open on here so I could scroll. Actually, I could scroll on here. Oh, we have a mouse now. I mean, we've had a mouse. Wigfoot, enjoy your 570th seltzer. Hi, Johnny. That's how I tell people how I pronounce it. It's like the easiest way. Although I feel like there are probably other ways too. I just haven't thought about them. And Speed, enjoy 148th seltzer. And also Mr. Zift, hi. Peanut butter, chocolate. The chocolate is literally an emote, so it looks so funny. Chocolate chip oatmeal cookies, indeed. Peanut butter chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. Yes, that was what we're making. I was like, did I write out the right order of work? Because like, what if I put like peanut butter chip chocolate oatmeal cookies? Those are different. But we're making peanut butter cookies with chocolate chips and oatmeal as part of the peanut butter oatmeal cookies with chocolate chips. I guess is technically what we're making, which I think fits into this category. I think we're there. Also, are we in just chat? Good. I was like making sure we're in the right category while I'm talking about it. Also, Katie, hi. Just stopping in for my seltzer because I'm exhausted. No worries at all. I hope you enjoy your seltzy. I hope you sleep well tonight. I hope you have one for the rest of your night. Sorry, let me lower the volume of the music. I haven't even thought about this. I can do that with. That's not it. Wait. If I quit Spotify on my phone and then I open up Spotify again and then it links. Hold on, we'll try maybe now. Ooh, I can lower it from here. There we go. Well, actually, I don't know how much of it is audible. Well, as long as you can hear me, and if you can't hear me, you let me know. And we'll work from there. All right, let me get the chat open on here again. But yes. Also, Matt, enjoy your 194th seltzer. Am I reading that correctly? Ooh, I need to. Should I zoom in a little more? Who knows? And Katie, I hope you enjoy your 322nd seltzer. I know you probably went to sleep. And thank you for the lurk, Matt. I can't wait. And again, thank you so much, Madison, for the Prime sub, for the resub. 13 months. You are on track onto your second year of this. You've done a whole year in here, and I really appreciate you using your Prime in here because you get one of them a month, and you chose to drop it in here. And I'm so happy all the time we get to spend together. And thank you also for the kind words that you drop in every single time you come in here. I love them. They never lose any meaning. They never lose sentiment with me. I always love them, truly. And Ray, enjoy your 27 seltzer. Yeah, that follows. You had a year and 8 months. We've been at this for a while. Oh yeah, the change in the color of the lights should work, but it'll only change my bar lights. I have everything else locked in when I do cooking streams. But yeah, here's our, oh, thank you. It's very, a little messy today. A little, it's something. I appreciate it. I'm so, like, I'm a little bit sticky right now, I'm not gonna lie. A little sticky. I did, honestly, it's a little chill out. It's like you know, not even a little chill, it's pretty warm to be honest. It is like summery warm, but you're gonna hear so much outside though. I'll leave like one thing open. You know what, never mind, that's a lot of noise coming in from outside. But I'm like, I'm gonna start sweating in here. Maybe I should turn on the AC. But then you're gonna hear the AC, and I don't want you to hear the AC because it's kind of loud and it's very buzzy, and maybe it's not pleasant for your ear holes. Also, purchase your 421st seltzer. It's too many seltzers. No, actually, I think it's 429. I think 429 is too many requests. I'll save that one for 8 seltzers from now. But enjoy your 421st seltzer. Peanut butter chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. Peanut butter chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. I need to remember it because I need to be able to say it and repeat it. And Sterling, hi. You're at Christy's place. Say hi to Christy. Hi, Christy. Hello. I hope you're having a wonderful time with Sterling. Is today the movie night? I think it is. It might be. Anyway, you got your seltzer. Your streak is maintained. You're thriving. Enjoy your 504th seltzer. You might have already gone to watch your movies right now. But thank you for stopping in at least for now. Need to show Christy the Sterling command. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot. There are a lot of quotes in there. And Mr. Zift, enjoy your 3rd seltzer. But yes, hi. Trying to say hi to me, challenge level impossible. The commands should work now though. Let me move this over here. And Zesty Z-Man, I appreciate you being here. No worries, you don't need to say anything at all. That's already good enough. Sorry, I'm moving my chat window so we could see things, we could read things. And this is 1 minute self timeout. Peyton, enjoy your 375th seltzer. This recipe is actually not going to take a long time. I think hopefully. Let me just double check. Let me double check some things. This is important. I think maybe. My friend sent me a picture of a dog, which I'm so grateful for. I love being the recipient of photos of dogs. There we go. All right. Let's see. So today we have to do, wait, did your message deleted? Oh, because it deleted your message after that. Today we're gonna be making some peanut butter, chocolate chip, oatmeal cookies. And to do that, we're gonna need quite a number of ingredients. The ingredients are actually sort of in front of me right now, but also not in front of me at all. So let's grab everything we need bit by bit, and we'll see kind of, we'll see what we need. I mean, like I was gonna take things out as we go along, which maybe is the right move. Let's look at what we need like supplies-wise. I think I have almost everything ready. I think I need a bowl. I'll use not a stand mixer, a hand mixer. I do not have a standing mixer. Those things are expensive. One day I'll have a standing mixer, and then God, that's gonna save us so much effort. Some of these recipes really ask for like, but there's so many recipes that don't ask for it. So we're okay, and a hand mixer will do the job. So I think 2 bowls, 1 bowl for the dry ingredients, 1 bowl for the wet ingredients, and then and a stand mixer. Or not a stand mixer, God, a hand mixer. I keep doing that. I'm gonna do that for the rest of the stream. I already know it. I know myself. Hooray. Sorry. That's like almost like necessary for me at this point. We're gonna use big bowl for wet ingredients because I think this is gonna be the ultimate bowl for this. We're gonna make approximately 16 cookies worth. The recipe that is in the command, so if you do exclamation point recipe, you'll get the link to the recipe that we're following today. That recipe is for 32 cookies. I halved that because I was like, there's just, sometimes we need to limit how much food we make because then we end up spending a lot of time making food, or maybe we don't have the right stuff with us. But I think having 2 bowls here, this will be our wet ingredients, this will be our dry ingredients, and after we have our dry ingredients together, we'll dump them into the wet ingredients, and everything's gonna be great, it's gonna be fine, we're all gonna be happy, we're gonna have 16 cookies to eat by the end of this. 16 whole cookies. I'm also going to get this hand mixer that is, again, older than me, I think, almost positive. This thing is from, do they have a year on this? They still have the price sticker on it. This thing was $14.99. Probably, could it be from the 90s? I mean, I think it's older than me. I keep saying that like as a joke, but I genuinely do think that it is older than me. But the sticker looks so, like, let me show you. Let's get a little close up in here. I want to show you how old the sticker looks. Like, it's not even like the sticker looks old, but like it kind of, like this box is like yellow, but like you could tell it was originally white. Like, it's very, It's just, it feels old. And it definitely is because this is the mixer that I used growing up. And I'm 28, so had plenty of time to grow up. Another question is how many paper towels are we gonna use today? Probably, I don't think as many actually. We don't really, this isn't even involved of a recipe. It's gonna be delicious. I think I have everything we need. I will take things out as we go. Let's get all the dry ingredients out that we need to put together. So I believe in terms of flour, we're going to need to weigh our stuff. I'm not gonna start just yet, we're gonna start in a few minutes. Sorry. But I am going to grab what we need to prepare for this. I did get a whole thing of flour because we're also going to be using this is a brand new flour, but I still have some left over that we're going to try to use. This is what we're going to use also for our sourdough starter, which we're going to be making tomorrow, which I'm very excited for. Tomorrow's going to be hopefully an earlier stream than tonight. I do need to take a little bit of a trip tomorrow to get some of the stuff that we need because I definitely don't have what we need and I need to go to some supermarkets to grab it. But yeah, look at those quotes. Also, Corpse, enjoy your 199th seltzer. I also realized that stiff hips, the dance move, is like the same as like, you know, like the little like disco boogie? Like it's like that same movement. I was gonna skip stream learn C++, but decided stream more important. No, please, learn C++, learn to code, or you can hang in here, whatever you want. Whatever you find you wanna do is all good. You could do both. You can have me open if you want while you learn your stuff. You can have me, even a lurk, honestly, lurks do help the stream. Twitch is very like, Twitch is very view count based when it comes to discovery, which is very unfortunate. But you don't have to though. You can do, you do whatever you feel you want to do. And thank you for the lurk, Sterling. Look at all those quotes. I hope that you got one that you were looking for. I don't know if Jim is in there. I don't see a dinosaur, so maybe not. But anyway. My mom's boss made me a lei. Did I say that correctly? My mom, I don't know your daughter, but I'm extremely proud of her. Like that's so sweet. Is this for graduation? I think it's for graduation. 3 raccoons in a trench coat with the unknown. Again, the timestamp, the unknown timestamp sells it so well. So well. Sorry, let's see what other ingredients we need. So we got our scale, because we're going to be using our scale for our flour. We're going to need some baking powder, which we have. We're going to be using some baking soda. This doesn't look like a soda. Sorry. I don't know what I'm on right now. I think I'm just in a good mood. I think I'm just happy to be eating or making cookies, but because I know that it means that I'm going to be eating cookies very soon. We have salt. We have unsalted butter, which is not really softened to room temperature yet. I'm probably going to do a little microwave action on it, but we'll get there. Granulated sugar, packed like, oh my God, okay, wait. Flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt are the first ingredients that we need. So that's what we're going to be working with. That's what we're going to be starting with. And then I got these oats here. God, the price difference between like these oats and like the name brand oats is crazy. in like in a very rough way. It was, oh God, it was a. I like the recipe. I could have gotten the one from the recipe, but I could have gotten like 4 of these for the price of that one. Absurd. That's a better word for it. Absurd is what I was looking for. You're telling me a soda baked these cookies? That's exactly what I'm saying. Let me actually get some seltzer because I desperately need some right now. I'm so thirsty. I'm also so warm. I might need to make more pickles. I didn't get, actually, maybe tomorrow I can get jars. Damn it, tonight I could have gotten jars. I need to get a bigger jar so I can make a larger batch of mayonnaise. The mayonnaise has been going great, by the way. I didn't get the opportunity to buy tomatoes because I didn't like the tomatoes that were there didn't look very good today. But I've been making sandwiches with what I have. It's great. I'm telling you, Italian seasoning and garlic powder, and homemade mayo and homemade pickles will change your sandwich. Which makes sense. They're just good. They're just good things. Oh, I didn't get to give you all points for being here. I'll do that in a second too. I'll type that in chat. Let me just pour this in here. And let's take a look at what's going on. It's the dog. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Light or dark sugar, which we have. Granulated sugar, 1 egg. Our egg needs to be room temp. I'll take the egg out. Also, cheers. Oh yeah, I needed that. Oh, I needed that badly. I'm just gonna leave the seltz. Leave the seltz there. Maybe not actually. Well, I'll put the seltz in the fridge, but I'll leave my cup out so I can sip it still. He has my last name on it. It's fancy. Ooh. I put nails on for Thursday and I glued my fingers. Oh no. Does the glue come out like easily, or do you need to like a chemical to like detach it? Egg. Imagine if I didn't have an egg, that would be so sad. I'm like finally, I'm not running low on eggs, but I had like 3 cartons of eggs here because my friend was trying to get rid of all their eggs. And so I was like, I'll take them. I love free things. I love free, again, we love, a deal is a deal. Sometimes a little inconvenient, but a deal is a deal. But now we're on our last carton of eggs. So look at us. Look at us. Let's see. It just peels off when it's dry. Okay, got it. I used to love rubber cement in like school, like in our art class. We'd, cause like when it dries in your skin, you just kind of peel it off and it's really satisfying. All right, let me see. What do we need here? So the first thing, I mean, this is like 5 steps. This is like 5 steps. It's gonna be so quick. It's gonna be so easy. I don't know why I thought we'd be able to do a whole stream out of this. I think we're gonna finish this before the hour is up. Well, maybe that's a good thing, given that it's 11:40 p.m. Given that it's 11:40 p.m. here. I woke up so tired this morning, and I was like, why am I so tired? And then I saw what time I went to sleep. Last night, I think we went to bed kind of late. Like, what time did we finish stream? Oh, you know what it was? I had to put away my laundry. I also, I learned this today. I realized I don't know how to iron. I know how to iron. I don't know how to use an ironing board. I have an ironing board. I got one finally, but I've had it sitting there. I haven't been using it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna iron my stuff after I do my laundry. I tried to iron things. I feel like the board has it gets a shape. I mean, obviously everything is a shape, but it's like, it gets like ironing boards when you picture one. If you can picture one, it gets narrower. I feel like that serves a purpose, but I just don't know how to make the most of that. The charms got ruined. What? Wait. Oh my God. Is it did the metal get ruined? Or did the picture smudge or something? Oh, I love the song. It's so pleasant. I kind of like the playlist that we have on tonight. I'm into it. Every time I say I'm something, I always want to follow up with, no, I'm Johnny. But it helps when there's another person there. It's kind of like the whole hi back, I'm dad, joke. The pictures turned neon blue. Does not sound good. Damn. I'm glad you were able to get new stuff. When are they for? Are they for Thursday? I'm guessing because the nails were for Thursday. God, that seltzer's so good. All right. Is it time? We've been live for 18. I think maybe. Because altogether, I think this is going to take maybe an hour. I mean, altogether, would it take an hour? I feel like it'll be quicker. These are going to, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Let's do a little run through. So first, I'm going to be taking my flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt, and I'm gonna put them into this medium bowl. I'm gonna measure them by weight, dump them into the bowl, bring in a nice little mixture in there. All dry ingredients, then I put it to the side. Then in this large bowl, I will be putting, what am I gonna be putting together? I'm gonna be beating the butter on medium-high speed until it is smooth. Then I'll be adding both of my sugars, my granulated sugar and my brown sugar, and I'll continue mixing that together. Then I'm going to be adding the egg, the peanut butter, and the vanilla. And then once all of that is good, I just mix it in with the dry ingredients. And then we add the oats and then the chocolate chips. Okay, there's a lot of adding stuff. Never mind. I can't read all of this. I mean, I can read all of this, but we're going to have to read it again when we get to these steps. So, there's that. There is that. I feel like for the butter, I should microwave soften, but I probably won't do that until we get to it. Also, Lily, enjoy your 270th seltzer. Good evening. Good evening to you. I hope you are well. Also, happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope your Tuesdays have been going well. Today was a very productive Tuesday. I went to work, did a lot of work at work, and I did just a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff done. I'm feeling like I'm getting the things done that I plan to get done. The one thing I don't have is outfits for not outfits for this weekend, but I don't know what I'm gonna wear on each day, and I feel like I could take some of the thoughts, the stress of it off. It's not even stressful, but I would like to know in advance. I don't want to decide the day of because that's going to be too much for me to think of the day of. Yes, it's gonna be I'll be overwhelmed probably. It's my day off, so I did a lot of not work. I love that for you. I'm happy for you. I hope it was a good day off. We love a day off. We love midweek weekends. I don't remember if it was your Mondays and Tuesdays or it was your Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I feel like it was now I don't remember anymore. My brain is basically reset. I got UV resin, so hopefully that works. Ooh, that's really cool. Does that mean like it hardens with like UV light? The last set I used was, last set I used a jewelry glue. Got it. Sunday and Tuesday. Oh, was there 1 week where you had 2 days in a row? Because I feel like maybe I'm making it. I could be making it up. I've learned that oftentimes when I think something happened, I'm probably wrong. Because I was talking to one of my friends and I was talking with them about it like a certain event, and I was like, no, I got, this happened, and like they thought maybe like they were just like a little bit drunk and they just didn't remember like just like interacting with like the people that were there. And I was like, no, you interacted with like all of us. And I was wrong. I was literally just hanging out at home, and I was like, you know what? I was totally wrong about that. And then a week later, I told them, and they were like, I knew that I didn't make that up. But so now I don't trust myself anymore. Got a mini UV light. That's so cool. I love how that works. What also amazes me is the magnetic eyeliner. Well, like no, magnetic, is it eyeliner or like the eyelashes that you put on with like the eyeliner that's like magnetic? It's a part-time streamer and full-time gaslighter. Apparently, and I can't even deny it anymore. I can't even deny it anymore. It wasn't even, I don't trust a single thing I do. Anyway, all right, let's start measuring our ingredients, I think. Because if we measure our ingredients, the lashes, yes, the magnetic lashes. Again, I think they're so cool. I still think that's such a cool concept. Like shit, it's magnetic. Anyway, what we're gonna be doing here is I'm gonna be taking this bowl, let's get to a close-up view, and we're going to be mixing in some of our dry ingredients together. The reason why I think it's good for us to start now is because then we'll actually get to have cookies when it's not like 4 in the morning. Do I even wanna like zoom in? I don't even know. We could. This I think should go here. This can go like there maybe. And I'll just put this bowl here. All right, let's see how much we need of each thing. Let's see what thing we need, how much we need of each thing. Flour. Okay, so I have this entire recipe. Hopefully I did not mess up having any of it, because like a lot of recipes, like a lot of websites will, what did I say? A lot of websites will like let you adjust the serving size. This one does not. So like I had to do some just one by one. I was gonna say some mental math, but I used a calculator. I used my computer as a calculator. And so I hope I did not miss any of these. So if these come out a little bit funky, and it's because I messed something up. So if you want to do it exactly the way the recipe does it, you should get 32 cookies out of it. I'm also gonna quickly lower just one of these a little bit. Lower the volume. That thing is blasting in my ear. Good song, but I'm fighting for it. Okay. What do we need? I think we need flour. 94 grams of flour, which to me would be 3/4 of a cup. Oh, look what I got, by the way. Ow, I hit my knee. I got one of these. So I don't need to scrape my things anymore. I can, like, when we chop stuff, I can just like swoop and then bloop, you know? Comes with the sound effects. It's awesome. Anyway, I got one of those. I feel like I got something else. Oh, do you know what else I got? I haven't opened it yet, though. We have our candy thermometer. Can go up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Hopefully this will be reliable. According to the reviews, it should be. I don't know why I haven't opened it yet. But we can fry things. We can fry things. I was sold. You all sold me, truly. But yes, 2 gold doubloons. I should replace the 200 bits thing. Or maybe I could do it for like, I need another 2. I could do it for like 2 subs. I don't know. But I want to use that. I feel like it's good. Cookies are pretty forgiving in terms of measurement. You're right, I think. Although then I look at all these recipes and they're like, if you set the butter to this temperature, then it looks like this. If you put it 1 degree lower, they look like this. And if you put it 1 degree higher, they look like this. And they show me 3 different cookies. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do with that? But yes, I believe, I'm hoping this should be pretty forgiving, maybe? Let's do, you know what? I'll use the 1 cup measurement. Move my egg to the side. Here we go. Welcome back, Ray. All right, you know what? Hold on. I want to remember what kind of flour this is. There we go. This one's almost up anyway. And I think we might actually end up using, maybe we'll end up using all of it. Okay. Here, I'll lift. We're gonna tear it. All right, so what do we need here? What do we need? We need 94 grams. That's 120 grams. How is that? Are we sure we need 94 grams? See, this is where I'm hesitant. Like, what do they mean? 95. Okay, that's pretty good. That's this much flour. Doesn't feel like a lot. But I guess this with the oats, maybe. It just doesn't feel, you know what? I don't know how big these cookies are gonna be. Jackie, hi! Sorry, it's the cops there. Or ambulance. You know, that's an ambulance. That is definitely an ambulance. Anyway, sorry when you hear the sirens. But I didn't teach any of this. Oh, pain. Is it for C++? I think, is my guess. Also, Jackie enjoyed 245th seltzer. And hi, putting oats in the cookies. Shout out to Ice Spice. It's true, she eats her oats. All right, that looks good then. I'm gonna do half a teaspoon. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think to put that one. All right, putting this flour away. We're gonna wrap you up. Oh, this is so wet. That was so painful. That was so hard to do. All right, I'm gonna put things away as we bake. So I didn't buy all this flour for nothing because this flour is going to be useful for our sourdough tomorrow. The hands felt kind of crucial. They felt like they needed to be a part of that. Here we go, let's put you over there. And let's put that over there. All right, this looks great. What else do we have here? We need half a teaspoon of baking powder. So for here, I'm going to be using my actual little handy dandy. Here we go, 2 and 2. I forgot about that meme. It's a good reference. Good reference. What do I need? Half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon is so small. I'm used to using tablespoons out here. What are we doing? Here we go. Here's a teaspoon. I'll turn you off. Sorry, I'll turn you off. There we go. We got a teaspoon. I'll even zoom in a little more. Nope. Here we go. We got our teaspoon right here. All right, what do I need? I need half a teaspoon of baking powder. We got some baking powder here. That feels fine. Sorry, I'm just gonna bring you more front and center. Half a teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. And I'm supposed to mix flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Great. Half a teaspoon, not tablespoon, baking powder. Okay. I had to make sure. I doubt myself. Passion! Hi! I bet you're wondering why I brought you here today, type stance. I want to use that. I don't know when, but I want to use that. Splash myself. All right, I'm going to use a singular paper towel wipe for the in-between dries. Now you can see myself in the bowl. That is usually how reflections work, I think. Sometimes, actually. Maybe sometimes not. I don't know. Science is cool. Also passenger 167 seltzer. I'm gonna sip mine now. I don't think I've had oatmeal cookies. Ooh, well. Well, I'll make you some. I'll make you some. When you're here, I'll make you some. Sorry, which is there it is. There's like, I feel like there's like hair flying everywhere. We need half a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda. This is still good too. I just checked the expiration date a moment ago. Really glad that it's still good. Porridge cookies. We should make, we need marmalade. All right, here's half a teaspoon of baking soda. And for the salt, I'm gonna be able to pour the salt directly in here. So now I'm gonna put the baking soda away. So we're slowly just gonna clear out the ingredients that we have on the table. And this is how we're going to do the cleanest version of baking here. I'm very excited. I got my salt. Should I do my, I'll use this salt. This is fine. It's like a maraca or like something with sand in it. All right, half a teaspoon of salt. I think it was the salt. Flour, check. Baking powder, check. Baking soda, check. Salt. Let me just, yeah, that 0.1 works. You can do fractions. Did you do chocolate chunks or chocolate chips? I did chocolate chips. They didn't have chocolate chunks. Unfortunately, I was considering chocolate chunks though, but we got chips. If it focuses. Focus? Almost. You know, just imagine that there are chocolate chips on that bag. Okay, we're gonna use some imagination today. A teaspoon of salt. All right, that's probably fine. If anything, I could always sprinkle some salt on top. Beautiful. And now I'm going to lightly whisk this together with my hand whisk, just to give it a little mix. A teeny tiny little mix. We have a whisk right here. We got our bowl right here. Just gonna get those mixed up. It's mainly flour. Great. That looks like it is all sand. And we love sand at the beach, I think. The next thing is going to involve a little bit of microwave work, to be honest. So the next thing we need to do is I need to actually soften my butter. So I have this stick of butter here. I believe I think this is 8 tablespoons. This is half a cup. And I need half a cup of butter. So this entire stick, it needs to be softened to room temperature. It's like kind of soft. Like I can. Maybe it is, it could do better though. It could do better. So I think I'm gonna cut it into, you know what? I'm gonna try cutting it into little slices and then throwing it in here. We're basically going to be beating this butter and then we're going to start adding in our extra bits. What I may do is I might leave this out and I measure out the stuff that we're gonna throw into here. How do you feel about oatmeal? I feel good about oatmeal. I haven't made oatmeal for like breakfast in like many, many years. It's not usually a breakfast that I have, although I'm pretty sure I like it a lot. But I do like oatmeal and things. Sometimes, it's been a while since I put it in like a shake, but it's good in like a protein shake too. I like oatmeal cookies. I just like knowing, for oatmeal cookies, I say this a lot on stream, so you've probably heard me say it a bunch, but I just like knowing that it's an oatmeal cookie. I don't even care if knowing it's an oatmeal cookie. I just don't want to expect it to be a chocolate chip cookie and then have it be an oatmeal cookie. But if I'm like, I don't know what kind of cookie this is, I'm going to eat it, and it ends up being oatmeal, I'm like, yeah, that's great. That's amazing. I'm very happy with that. Anyway, I'm going to take this butter, I'm going to put it on the side, and we're going to prepare our other ingredients. So with the butter, we're going to end up having to beat the butter. And then once it is smooth, we're going to be adding granulated sugar and brown sugar. And then we're going to add an egg, peanut butter, and vanilla. So I think the vanilla we can add like on the spot, but I do think we should grab our sugar. Here, I think we should grab our sugars, both of them. Sugar number 1. I think we should measure these out, and I think we can measure them out into these. Maybe? How much do I need? How much sugar are we talking? 100 grams of granulated sugar, 50 grams, half a cup and a quarter cup. I feel like maybe that'll fit into these little bits. We'll see. And the peanut butter, half a cup of creamy peanut butter. I'll take this bowl out for the peanut butter. You can just see inside of my cupboards. Oh, let's get the brown sugar. What are you? I think it's powdered sugar. This is powdered sugar. I think the powdered sugar was for when we made lava cakes, which we should do again. I made lava cakes a little while ago again, and they were delicious. They were very tasty. I know. Oh, it's gonna like oatmeal cookies with dried cranberries rather than raisins. Interesting. I haven't thought about doing that. I haven't thought about having dried cranberries in my oatmeal cookies. Honestly, if this is a good recipe, I'll do it again and I'll put other stuff in it. Well, maybe I'll do like just regular oatmeal cookies and we can just kind of go with that. How long have you been streaming? Like tonight or in general? Because in general, it's been like 4.5 years, which is so wild to think about. I started in November of 2019 and it is now 2024, but it's the middle of the year, so it's not November yet. So we haven't hit 5 years yet, but we're on our way. We're on our way. Anyway, I need 100 grams of granulated sugar. So let's see if the granulated sugar will fit into one of these. Let's change our view. Do a little close up. I'm gonna bring you right over here so you can see that measurement. I am going to be turning that on first. Let me just double check some things here. Oh my God. Here we go. Let's see. Sugar, butter, peanut butter. Peanut butter. There we go. All right, something that this recipe says is not to use natural peanut butters with it. Like if you use natural peanut butters, then you gotta do it differently. All right, what do we need? We need 100 grams of granulated sugar. So I'm gonna take this. I don't like, this thing is too heavy. I feel like it's too heavy for the scale. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's too heavy for the scale. It's a very big jar. I am going to just tear this. And I'm going to use a regular spoon. Sue me. You know what I'm going to use for this though? No, oh yes. I will be using my favorite serving spoon. Isn't she beautiful? She's so pretty and cow-like. She was given to me by the one, the only Passions Planet. 100 grams of granulated sugar. All right, this is 1 tablespoon. And it needs to be about, this is more than a tablespoon, but it needs to be half a cup. So I'm gonna guess it's going to be, let's say 4 of these to make 100. And I got 27, that's almost a quarter of 100. The reason why I like to make those guesses and then check myself is because it helps me trust myself when I eyeball things. So 2 brings us to 54. Again, we're on our way to 100. I'm gonna rotate it so I can just keep pouring in that direction. 80, okay, it's getting up there. I'll go a little lighter on this one. 100, on the dot. I know her, you do. You got her. Oh, I probably need to re-soak my brown sugar bear. I hope my brown sugar is still soft enough. I haven't, oh no, 99.5. Ow, that's fine. That was scary. That was kind of scary. I'll put this back here for now, and then I'll end up putting that up. I keep forgetting how many gifts I got you, and then you show me something, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you got me so many things. You become a staple in the home. There's a part of you in everything that we have here. I need 50 grams or a quarter cup of packed dark or light brown sugar. So I'm just gonna do a little mini scrub. Nothing too intense, you know. I just served sugar with this and none of it really stuck to the spoon. I'm making it worse by getting it wet. But for any possible residue, and then I'll just use this little paper towel that we have on the side in order to make it a little bit better here. There we go. I don't want to be a staple. Youch. You don't have to sit on the staple. Honestly, it's still pretty, look at this. It's still pretty, you know, still very, it still stayed pretty soft is what I'm trying to say. So the brown sugar bear works, I think. It's the softest brown sugar I've ever dealt with. And this has been here for months. Let's do 50 grams of this. So this is probably, I'm gonna guess this is hold on, let's tear it. I'm gonna guess this is going to be 30 31 grams. 36. Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Look away. Okay, well that's still too much. 56. I mean, it doesn't matter too much anyway. 55. 52. That looks good. All right, so we got our sugar measured out. Gonna dump this. All right, what else do I need to measure out? I think we have our sugar. We're going to need to measure out our oats, I believe, and our peanut butter. Well, the oats are gonna be one of the last bits there. And have a good night, Ray. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the kind words, the well wishes. It's like a wishing well, but truly, thank you for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your day, or hopefully a rest of your night, depending on what time it is for you. Let me put these up. Put a brown sugar up here. Get a granulated sugar up there. My powdered sugar here so I don't forget it exists, because I tend to do that. I try to make everything in my cupboard like visible. Any duplicates of something go behind, go in the back, and those are the parts that don't get seen. But if, you know, I try to make it so that like I always can see everything that I have without having to like move stuff around or shuffle things around. Yeah. All right, so what else do I need? So we got the hand mixer for the butter. We have our egg. We have the granulated sugar, the brown sugar, then the egg, then the peanut butter and vanilla. So let's measure out the peanut butter, and the vanilla we'll be able to add that when we need to. And the last thing is gonna be the oats and the chocolate chips. Then we just kind of bake. Lily! 5-0 King! That's right, we're out here. We're putting stuff away. We're putting stuff away. We're cleaning up as we go. But hi, hello, I hope you're well. Enjoy your 266 seltzer. Let me move my, my mouse out of the way. All right, peanut butter, I need 130 grams of peanut butter. I feel like peanut butter's heavy. I feel like I can grab another one of these things. 130 grams. Let's try doing 130 grams in a little tin thing. If anything, I don't mind washing it if it doesn't end up working out. So I am going to do, let's do this. How heavy is that? There we go. So I think it said, measurement-wise, it is about half a cup, which means I think it's about 4 tablespoons is half a cup. That's usually how I estimate things. So I have 1 tablespoon here. What was that? That's 33. And I need 130. Yes, I need 130. Okay, making sure, you know. $70, 93, 129.5. Good enough. Try to get most of it off my finger. And then we got a nice little thing of peanut butter here. Get you over there. Have you watched Fallout yet? I bet the answer is no, but I still have to ask. You're right. Sorry, wait, did you hear that? I'm like, wait a minute, you probably heard more than just like the talking. No. But I will. I know. Wait, is season 2? When is season 2 supposed to come out? I do need to watch it. I do. Oh, I think I need to. If it's on Netflix, I think I need to get a Netflix account. We heard pain. I'm sorry. I forget that there's like not like a filter. There's kind of I don't know if there's a filter on this mic actually. I can't eat things peacefully with this microphone. Which is fine. Like it's the quality of the mic, but also peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Every time I make my shakes, I always give myself a little treat, a little extra peanut butter on the side. By a little extra, I mean it's the spoon. I'm just gonna put this peanut butter directly in the dishwasher. I'm not gonna reuse that in any capacity today. Okay. I find out that I need more peanut butter this whole time. All right, so we got our peanut butter. Exactly. That's literally, my family had an account. We had an account. Yeah, we did. We did. And then, what's the point of having an account if you can't use it? What's the point of having an account if you can't use it? It's okay. I hope they go under. Anyway, we have peanut butter. We need some vanilla extract. Vanilla extract, vanilla extract. I'm gonna keep this handy, but I'm not gonna measure it now. This looks good. I'm gonna put you away. My scissors are covered in flour. I realize you cannot see me. You can only hear me from a distance, maybe a little bit. Should I pour myself anything else? I don't think so. All right, we have our butter. We're gonna beat the butter, then we're gonna be adding the sugar. We're gonna beat it with the sugar, then we're gonna be adding the egg, the peanut butter, and the vanilla extract, and we're gonna beat that all together, and then we're going to be adding our oats. So let's measure our oats out. That looks good. Scrape it down, beat it again. A lot of beating. Add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, combine. Yep, add the oats. Once combined, beat in the chocolate chips. They really, this is like, you know, like when you're like, you have your resume and you're like looking at tips and they're like, don't use the same word over and over again. That does not apply here. Okay, so let's see. I think for chocolate chips, maybe we'll add the whole bag. How much rolled oats? We need 1 cup, 35 grams. 35 grams of rolled oats. So let's just measure this out now while we can. Hi, Pokraj. Wait. Oh yeah, wait. No, but actually though, actually watching right now, hey, yeah. Literally, it's like, what's the point? Do you know what I think has bothered me the most though? And again, I don't have like an eye into what the business is like, behind this, but I haven't heard great things about them as a business, so I'm okay saying this. But you know, I could be wrong. But they keep raising those damn prices, and they just make it harder to watch things. And I'm like, why would you? Like, it's out of principle. It hurts. It hurts. It feels like a slap in the face. Like if they cut it off, but it was still like, you know, like $8 a month. It used to be so. Oh God, I feel like it was literally just like $7 a month. Wait, do I even need this? No, my rolled oats. The rolled oats. Odds the rolled oats fit. It's 85 grams. It might fit in here. I mean, what's the quantity though? What's the volume that we're looking for? And the volume, the volume is 1 cup. Cup is volume, right? I think. That's not the right cabinet thing. Access. Yeah, no, don't worry. We'll see what I do. Maybe I'll go home and I'll watch. My parents have an account. So I could visit them and watch. Also, 11/11. Yes. Oh, I haven't had the pog juice yet. Wait, let me check the expiration. Please don't be expired. I mean, it's probably still fine, right? I'm still good. I still have until the end of this year, but I will be having it. I'll be making the most of it. I could have it this week. I could have it over the summer. This is our pog juice. Pog juice. Happy Pride Month, Pokraj. Oh no, okay, that looks good. Regular bowl, this looks good. So let's grab you, put you there. All right, I mean, let's just pour some out. What do I need? How many do I need? How much do I need, really? 85 grams. All right, what does that look like? 29. 61. 85.5, good enough. All right, our measurements are kind of like popping off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit proud of us. Just like a tiny bit. But yeah, say it was your birthday. Wait, did I mention this? Oh my God, happy belated birthday! That's so exciting. I was live yesterday. Did we talk yesterday? We talked recently. I know you dropped in for a little bit. I feel like it was yesterday too. 5,000 miles away in a whole ass ocean. You are safe. Wait, fears me to a great degree, despite me being the least likely person to stalk or rob him. I do not fear you. I do not fear you. I actually trust you. I actually trust you a lot. Like yeah. Like I'd dox myself. I dox myself, not publicly, but I'd let you can know. I trust you. The orange packet reminds me of let me see. As Ruth, is this a reference to something? Was this in a movie? Anyways, yes, please try the Pog Juice again. Yes. Oh, I will. I will. Also, hi, Willie. Hello. It's always my birthday and your time. So it's like today. Oh, it's 12:14 a.m. for me. So it is the next day at the moment. But was it on the day before today? Was it on the 4th by chance? Here we got, okay, so let me see. We got our wet ingredients are ready to be mixed. We have our butter over here. This should be soft enough, I think, hopefully by now. And then we're gonna mix in our vanilla as we go. But let's actually put our scale away, I think. Let's put our scale away. Oh, that's just gonna break things. Anything else from here look interesting? I don't think so. I think we're okay. So let's just grab this. I'm gonna put our big bowl right in the middle. And then if we switch back to our close-up cam, you're going to see that we have a big bowl. We've got our peanut butter here. Well, actually, I'll put some stuff like over. Our sugars, our peanut butter, our vanilla extract will be here, and the butter, this is the butter that we need. The butter that we need is going to be, I'll put that right over here for a second, but we'll be using that momentarily. Oh, and the chocolate chips. How many chocolate chips does it say we need? It says we need 225 grams. This bag is approximately 2 cups, and we need 1 1/4 cups. So I'll eyeball it. I'll just like kind of pinch the bag like around here, and then I'll just pour the rest. That sounds reasonable. Cool. So in a large bowl, using a hand mixer or stand mixer, fitted with a paddle attachment, that's not happening. Beat the butter on medium-high speed. So let's take this butter, and let's just, nice. Looks like a sculpture. This looks like that block of marble that like SpongeBob had to carve when he was taking the like community arts class that Squidward was teaching. Let me try using my own paddle here. Maybe this little spatula will do something. Are you, okay. I mean, it kind of breaks a little bit. This is definitely not the attachment I'm gonna use because it's not firm enough, but I am gonna try breaking it up while I already got this dirty and I'm gonna have to clean it. I feel like breaking it up is gonna help me beat it down after. You can kind of see how soft it is too. I think it definitely softened without having to microwave it. All right, that's broken up enough. And now let's see what I'm actually gonna use to, there we go. Nope. Let's see what I'm actually gonna use to break this up. I can go with the OG whisk. I can go with a fork. What's our whisk looking like? I might just use the regular whisk. See, what I like about the regular whisk is that I would use the electric one, but what I like about the regular whisk is that it's easy to clean because I can always just do that. It's fine if I mix, this is gonna get mixed with the dry ingredients anyway. So I'm just gonna grab you, take that off there. I'll put this paddle hovering here in case that comes in handy at some point. And I'm gonna get my mute ready. I'm gonna get my mute ready in case this gets too loud. And I'm basically going to be mixing the butter until it is smooth. I need to beat it until it's smooth, so maybe I need to use the electric mixer, we'll see. And then we'll be adding in our sugars and stuff. But first, once we add in the sugar, we're gonna be using the stand mixer. But for now, let's do this. I have my mute button ready. Let's see how loud this is. I don't think I said this before. Wait, with what? Also in recent development, I've been hanging out with one of the Cuparistas that works the, ooh. Interesting. Are there any updates when I'm scrolling up? Scrolling up for a second. Big chillin', no complaints, you. Oh, yes. I'm glad things are well on your end too. Hold on, I'm scrolling up here. I see some hellos. If you want a Netflix login, I don't mind sharing it all. Oh, that's what you said. Yeah, it's okay. I don't think they'd even let me log in. I don't think they'd let me log in, but I'll find a way. I will. I'll definitely watch it before I need to. I think genuinely I do need to go visit my parents. I do need to go to their house to like build something because there's space there and I need to build a table and some shelves. I don't know how I'm gonna do the shelves yet, but the table I think I kind of know what I'm going for. All right, you know what? Let's just use the electric mixer. I need like a glass bowl, I think too. Not now, but in general because like I scratch the life out of these. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the side. That's fine, I'm gonna wipe that down anyway. All right, electric mixer it is. Shout out to this one. In my 28 years of life, it has yet to disappoint. There's not a single year on this. There's gotta be a year on it somewhere. No, there's nothing. Well, they really built them to last. Oh, my phone charger. Well, I'll unplug you. And I'll plug you in instead. Beautiful. Let me get this ready on the side. I'm gonna unplug my phone from the charger anyway. It's like I'm at 95%. We don't need to charge phones when we're at 95%. Let's go back here for a second just to make sure that I got everything down. Here we go. We got our butter, so I'm gonna mix the butter. I'm gonna beat the butter. Once the butter is smooth, we're gonna be adding in our sugars. And then once all that's mixed in, we're gonna be adding in our eggs, peanut butter, and vanilla. Beautiful. We love it. We love it. I love it at least. You don't have to, but if you do, that's pretty cool too. Let's also, maybe I can change. Maybe we can get a slightly better view here of what's going on. All right, here I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna see what the meter looks like. Okay, I think it's gonna be fine. I think I just need to start adding stuff in. Now you might be saying that's a really big bowl for that much, but everything's gonna get dumped back into here, which is why I chose this bowl for the wet ingredients. I've hung out with them a bit, this past few weekends, hence why I've been joining chat on the later side. That's so exciting, that's kind of spicy. Also, Lily, I think we did talk about Rainy Wolf, I think yesterday. That's so, oh no, maybe you were saying how you needed to get tickets, but that's so exciting. That's so exciting. That's so cool. Two exciting things. Which one do we want to talk about first? I can talk about both of them at the same time. When's the show? Well, actually, I don't know. I remember I asked when the show was, but I don't remember the answer. But I've been seeing like promo and stuff on socials that Remy's been posting. Also, Giselle enjoyed 379 seltzer, and also that is so exciting, Lily, about like the barista thing. I need to like specify which one now. Meeting new Twitch mobile UI that can eat nuts. Dear God. Where are the whispers? No, it's okay. I remember when they said they'd be implementing these changes at TwitchCon, but Lord. I hate the autoplay. I hate the autoplay so much. Show's on October 16th. Oh, there's time. There's time. That's so cool, though. Did the tour start yet, or is it just like promo for it? All right, let's add in our sugars. So add the granulated sugar and the brown sugar and beat on medium-high. So let's do this. Add the granulated sugar and the brown sugar. All right, gonna do this. Also, Coffee or Death, hello, enjoy your 58th seltzer. And sounds good, Willie, I'll be here. But also, Lily, have you been like, have there been any particular, have you been like doing like activities, or have you just been like hanging out at like each other's like places, or have you gone, dancing or karaoke, mayhaps? All right, how's that looking? You can't even see. We got a nice little paste over here. Nice little paste of sugars and butter. Looks delicious, I think, to some people maybe. What are you making? We are making some peanut butter chocolate chip oatmeal cookies, which was everyone else's idea, and it's too good to say no to. Also, it just looks so good. This already smells good. It smells like baking, honestly. Okay, so we added the sugars. We beat it on medium-high speed until it was creamed. Then we're adding eggs, peanut butter, and vanilla. So let's take our egg. Well, it's really just one egg because I have the recipe. So I'm gonna take this one egg, and we're just gonna do a quick little. Let me see if I can do it in one. I've been practicing my one crack, and I need to like commit to the crack. I need to like do a good here. I'll try to put it like here so you can see it on this side. I've been okay at like not getting too much of the stuff on the counter surface. But I need to commit to the crack without going too hard, but also not going too light. If I go too light, then I need to do a second crack, and then that makes a little bit of a mess. Either way, I got a paper towel here that we can use. I think we did it. I don't see shell in there. We're shell-less. Oh, damn it. No, I got it in afterwards. Is there any more white in here? Maybe, barely. I was so happy I went back and then I just started spilling it out of my hand. Well, we still got the egg in there. The egg looks good, no shell. Just on the counter. On the counter, the way the chickens intended it. All right, let me do one more. Now, I know that I said that I was better at waiting until after I was done to wipe the surface. Yes, I can wait. I can wait. As long as there's not like a puddle there. As long as there's not a puddle, I can wait and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I can accept that. I can leave it just like that and I'll live. All right, so adding the eggs, the peanut butter. We got our peanut butter here. Gonna be dropping that in. We got quite a bit of peanut butter in there. Wow, a lot of peanut butter actually. All right, that just came right out. And then, what else do I need? I'll mute myself when I lick my finger this time. Sorry about that last time, did not mean for that to be captured. Yum. Okay, and then I think I need some vanilla extract right now. Add the eggs, peanut butter, and vanilla, and beat on high. So 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. I guess we can use another measuring one. I'm gonna wash the measuring spoons anyway, might as well. 1 teaspoon, coming right up. Every time I grab these, I really do feel like they're like baby, like keys, boo-boo keys. No, but genuinely. All right, 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. Oh God, it smells good. It always smells good. There we go. That looks good. I'll just leave that on the counter. I'm gonna wipe the counter down after this. Everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be great. I don't need to stress. Messes are normal, messes are okay. There we go. And now, I believe I mix this up for about a minute until it's combined. All right, I'm possibly gonna mute myself for this. Let's see. Put this here and move my oats to this side. There we go. Gonna get my mute ready. There we go. Smells like peanut butter. I just said that out loud, but I don't think it was caught because I had myself muted. Hold on, let me see. What else do we need to do here? We need... Also, congratulations, who won that? Who can get it? The point of vanilla is that it's A magical fragrance. It is magical. I love vanilla. Mixed essence is greater than vanilla, but y'all don't know about the holy extract. What's the mixed essence like? That's a mini jar. It was a mini jar. One crack to rule them all. Wait, who won? Congary's to Madison on the 26K. Bravo. I was thinking about the money oil today. All right, so we got this mixed together. The vanilla's in there. It's good. Scrape down the sides and the bottom of the bowl. Beat again as needed to combine. This is why I left this out. This is why I left this out. Well, I'm gonna do a little, and get the butter off of there. Now I have butter fingers, not the candy. I'm just gonna that's fine. And I'll put that on the side. I'm gonna mute myself one more time while I do this, one more round of this. Excellent. Now that we've mixed all of those things together, add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and mix on low until combined. So we're gonna take our dry ingredients that we have here. This is our flour and other things, baking soda, baking powder, salt. Let's add these in, and I'm going to mute myself while I do that as well. Perfect. Oh, then we got this over here. Sorry. Actually audibly screamed at the mention also has a lyric. No way. I can't wait. Mixed essence like multiple extracts combined. It comes as big ass bottles and it's like it's a West Indian staple. It smells so good and so versatile. I want to try that. Wait, that sounds sick. Also, thank you, Pokraj. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the kind wishes. I am looking forward to these. End of cameo appearance. Yeah, I know, I love this song. This song reminds me of like an early 2000s rom-com, which is like half of this playlist at this point. But yes, I could smell the peanut butter. I can't wait to hear the money oil lyric. I loved the money oil. It's so good. It's so good. The person I've been seeing casually, we've just been sleeping over each other's places and going out, going on little hangouts. Our first hangout, I took them to the bar arcade, which was fun. And before we went to a vintage record store, because I get to know someone a lot by the music. They're like, yeah. Did y'all, that's so cool. I never thought about going on like a record store type date, but that's fun. I like that. I'm hoping to, the reason why I need to build my table is because it's where I'm going to put my record player on top of, because I don't have a record player now and I want one, but I need to put it on a table. When I do that, that's a good idea. Even just like a hangout activity with friends, I want to do that. But that's so cool. I'm glad like it's been like working out. Like I'm glad like you've been like feeling this person's vibe. Do you? I'm assuming you still do you see each other like on the daily, like when you go get coffee, or is it at a place that you don't go to all the time? I can very much give you the location of good West Indian ingredients if you're willing to take the truck to Brooklyn. Yes, please send me everything. Yeah, DM me. I have a list of things that I want to get, and I just don't know where to go. Yeah, I just like I can look up like places, but if you have Rex already, we'll let's chat. We should be doing this. Stealing this, thank you. Yeah, we're all like, this is a phenomenal idea. Okay, so now that I've mixed all that together, we've added in the dry ingredients, that looks good. And then we need to add the oats. Once the oats are combined, we add the chocolate chips, and then we put in the refrigerator. Okay, sick. And we also answer this. Let me see. Okay. Sorry, I just gotta do that. Okay, sick. Close you. Oats, oats, oats. Beautiful. Ready? Do I need to beat this in, or can I just like, once combined, it says add the dry ingredients to the thing, then run low speed, add the oats. Just says add the oats. Let's add the oats. There we go. That looks nice. I am gonna mute myself again. Sorry. I think I do have like I don't know how normalized the audio is. That's the issue. All right, hold on. I'm gonna do this. Wait, do I see? I just started seeing, you know what? But I wanna read this now. I started seeing someone recently, and today was supposed to be our first date, but we planned poorly, but we will do it. For whatever you'd like to share, we are here. We are here to listen. I love hearing about these like endeavors. The thing is that I still go into the coffee shop regularly, but I know their coworkers know. If you catch my drift, got it. Interesting. Do y'all like make any like? Do you have like any like visual cues? Like, do you like? Is there anything that you like? Do y'all like flirt? I mean, I feel like that's like normal, but like, is there like a very noticeable flirting that may go on that like is like, ooh, they might have something going on type of thing? Which is my fault, to be honest. Oh, I should have known a barista was gonna spill my personal tea. Fair enough. And yes, I'll slide in the DMs with the info. This one supermarket in Brooklyn's my favorite. They have damn near everything. Perfect, incredible. Yeah, I will. If you forget, I'm probably gonna message you. But you don't have to if you're at any point. No rush on it. All right, I'm gonna mute myself really quickly. But these date ideas are so cute. They're so cute. There's certain like activities I've been seeing. I keep getting like different things on my feed of like date ideas, but they just seem like good activities to do. I'm like, I'm just gonna do them regularly. I'm gonna take myself. All right, what else do I need to add to this? Let me see. Here we go. Chill it for 20 minutes. Oh no, chocolate chips. I think I'm gonna put in most of the bag, maybe even the whole thing. I need a snack on some of it too. We're okay. Let's add in the chocolate chips. Wait, there's a rip, there's a tear here. All right, we're just gonna wing it for this quantity. Sorry, I want you to be able to see. I wanna do this. I wanna do just about this much, I think is what they're asking for. And then you gotta taste them. These look like chocolate chips. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they look like this is possibly. Please. Wait, what put my face here? No, I can't put my face there. Anyway, it looks like a chocolate chip, okay? It looks just like one. It just doesn't want to focus. Oh no, they're melting in my hand. It melted in my hand a little bit. I love chocolate. Hold on. I'm gonna wash my hands because I'm wearing a white shirt and I'm gonna touch my shirt. Oh God, that's so good. do a little bit of this. The whisk, I think, is done. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix in these chocolate chips. We're going to get a vibe of whether we feel like it's enough. And if it is, we will, let's see, we will put them in the fridge for like 20 minutes. And then it should be, once it's in the fridge, 10 minutes in, we'll preheat the oven. Once it's done, we'll take it out of the fridge, grab some balls, put it on a tray, toss it in the oven. It's good in no time. Honestly, that might be, I think it might be good. I think it might be good for these. The guy been seeing the chef. Of course. Y'all are in sync at this point. I think I'll have to use another spoon to, here we go. I'll have to use another spoon to get some of this stuff out. I just move you back a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to do light on in the air. Don't be a mistake, please. There we go. That's probably good enough. It's probably good enough. We got a nice little, hold on, let's put you on the side. I really just need to start letting this like be on the counter, because that's fine. I'm going to just put this all together, gather it together here. Yeah, it's gonna make a good, nice number of cookies, I think. This I actually won't lick because I'm afraid of the bacteria. I'm afraid of like salmonella. I don't even know if it's from bacteria, but I feel like that's where it comes from. Isn't it from like the no, the salmonella is from the eggs. Or is it from the flour? I know you're not supposed to eat like raw cookie dough because of the flour, or mainly because of the flour and less because of the eggs. But I don't remember if that is salmonella or something else. I could be mixing up all of my food illnesses or food-related illnesses or bacteria-related. I don't know what's. Don't come to me for any scientific information because I'm just not reliable. Like I said, part-time streamer, full-time gaslighter. I even lied about that. Lily said that. I didn't say that. I can't stop. No one can stop me. But yes. Anyway, yeah, I think this is going to be great. I think right now we got a nice little dough here. We're gonna put it in the fridge now. So let's take a quick look at our instructions. So dough will be thick and sticky. Cover and chill the dough for at least 20 minutes in the refrigerator. That sounds good to me. Let's go to our wide shot here, actually. I don't think y'all needed to see anything on the table at the moment. I'm gonna cover this with some tin foil. Yeah, I'm gonna need some tin foil on this. I don't think I have any clean towels at my disposal currently. So we're just gonna do a light coverage here. Good enough. I think. Set a timer, 20 minutes and 2 seconds. Damn it. We'll get there. I see it, don't trust me, I'm dumb as shit, dude. I really want to read what's above it. All right, let's put this dough away. All right, it's a really big bowl. This is not fitting on anything, that's fine. All right, here, fits here, I think. Okay, that worked. All right, sick. Okay, set a timer, 20 minutes and 2 seconds. Yes. Oh, it's over the toaster, nice. All right, so when that timer is up, we will take it out, roll it into balls, and handle our stuff. Until then, we will do some necessary things. The first is going to be serve a little snack. I love a little snack. Bone apple teeth. Next is going to be putting stuff in the dishwasher and wiping down the surface. And then we have 10 minutes left. We're going to preheat the oven. And once the oven is preheated, we can, actually, I'm going to use a rubber band for this. Once the oven's preheated, we should be ready to take our dough out of the fridge, roll it into balls, put it in the oven, and then bake it for approximately some number of minutes, which I think is pretty neat. Yeah. You is going to eject these. I actually think I can dishwash these. I think these are dishwasher safe, and I'm running this thing tonight. I'm gonna try to just like do like a quick little blast. It's probably dishwasher safe, I think, maybe a little bit. Well, we'll find out. The whisk, I'll also throw in there. I'll wrap you up. Chocolate chip indeed. Some vanilla comes from the raw egg and potentially the raw flour. Yes, you are correct. Source, literally believe me. Dude, I got a full ride scholarship, the best culinary school in the US. Don't trust me, I'm dumb as shit, dude. Which one do I believe? But I believe you. Dating tea, okay, so he's a chef. He has his own bread business. And good God, his bread is so amazing, left me speechless. I went into a food coma. Oh my God, he has his own bread business. Like, that's gotta be good. I don't think, like, I think, like, you only go, like, you really gotta have something, you know, that's sick. That's so cool. I love that. I think you're making the right moves here. I think whatever you're doing is the right idea. I think we need to, I think we need more of that. I need to date someone in the bread business. God, that bread must be so good. Learn everything you can. That's what I do. If it doesn't work out, then you always get the bread knowledge. That's what I'll tell myself. No, genuinely though. I hope it does work out though. Homemade bread, W, exactly. Now remembering, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to make you relive that. I really thought I had a shot. Totally different major in school. I should have just gone with who wanted my ass. I love making homemade bread. He just blew my ass out of the water. I kind of fear. Wait, I kind of fear him now. Like, he has too much power. His bread was too good. His bread was too good, which makes sense. This spatula. I'm gonna put these in the sink because I might have to wash them in case I use them to like scoop stuff out. This I'll put in the dishwasher. This I'll throw out. Yeah, this counter needs to be wiped clean. Dishwasher. The spoon will also go into the dishwasher. And then you also, all of these go in the dishwasher. And then I think that's everything that goes in the dishwasher, which, as a shocker, washes dishes. Put you there. That's probably fine. Ooh, the timer's on me. All right, let's put the oats away. This wouldn't be bad for oatmeal. Like, I feel like I can put this, I'm gonna put this here. I feel like it belongs here because I do have some, I have oatmeal here. Oh, I think Amir left that here after the flood. All right, time to wipe this down because it is icky. It's very icky and these scissors are covered in flour. I'll deal with that afterwards, that's okay. One little wipe down. and 15 minutes, we'll preheat in a few. And then I'm going to have my chocolate chip cereal. We should make cereal. We should make cereal. What kind of cereal? Has anyone here ever made cereal? And if so, what kind of cereal? One, what kind of cereal did you make? And two, what kind of cereal is like realistic for us to be able to make? That would be good. Like, should we try to like make our own like type of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, or like our own like Cocoa Pebbles, or our own flakes? Hopefully of the frosted variety or something. His bread was too good, it's not a joke. I wish I could subject you all to his bread so you understand. Honestly, you know what? I believe you. I genuinely believe you. I feel like it's life-changing. Hold on, I'm looking at this, I'm scrolling up. I miss things. Now you have a friend in the bread business. Bread final boss. You joke, you jest, but it's completely true. This is so funny. Damn, now I want sourdough. Tomorrow we're making our sourdough starter. So for the sourdough starter, I think this is what, like, I looked at a lot of recipes. I went through the subreddits. There are some things out there. What I found was mainly, we're gonna be starting with, I think, some water. I think we're gonna have, I think it's starting with there are 2 flours that I'm using, but I'm starting with the other one. I'm starting with the one that I don't have right now. And then I need to get a tall jar for this. And then in 2 weeks, we're gonna have amazing sourdough bread. Made sourdough starter with pineapple skins? The sorcery. Also, thank you for the lurk, Mr. Zift. Wait. What did I see here? I got stoned and eat mini Oreos in a bowl with milk and eat it like it's cereal. Hope this helps. Oh my God, I forgot about my chocolate cereal. You know what? That's like my late night snacks. I would do that. They say mini Oreos or regular? Yeah, mini Oreos. I could see mini Oreos in a bowl of milk. Sounds like, that sounds like cereal. Apparently you can make sourdough starter with acidic fruit skins. I did not know that. I'm learning something new right now. Sourdough starter, I guess so. I guess because like at the end of the day, the starter is really just like, you're like you're feeding the bacteria, like you're utilizing the bacteria, I think, right? To be honest, I made a bad decision because it's casual for now. If anything goes, oh, that's what you said before. I read that before, but I didn't process it. True-ish, unless they don't work there anymore. I think it's like a one of us has to change type of situation, but it might not have to be you. Or maybe it'll go, if it doesn't go north, maybe it'll go like east or west. Maybe it'll move laterally where you're like, you know what, if in the event that it doesn't go where you want it to go. There are other options that aren't necessarily south, where you can both still be there, and it could be a fun time. Yeah. Sourdough starter with fruit skins is some next level potion making shit, and I'm here for it. I'm telling you, it's incredible. I would have never I don't even know, I didn't even imagine. With acidic, I mean, like that's like, see, that's when I see like chefs where like they do things and they explain like the science of why they're doing what they're doing. And I'm like, this is just magic. This is like, it's so cool. But they explain like how like certain things like chemically mix together and like they break down at like certain temperatures, or like this thing ends up breaking down the molecules in this, which then gives it this consistency. But if you don't do it in this order, then you're gonna end up with something that looks like this. And I'm like damn. Like I forget. I'm just stealing bread recipes. You're after the bread. It's a good plan, honestly. I would be too. Gonna mute myself for this. What is in that bowl? We love the Food Lab by, oh, I love Kenji. Some of the recipes that I've done recently on stream were Kenji's recipes. The mayo, porridge water or something. It's chocolate chips. The Food Lab is an incredible book, literally like a recipe, food science. Oh my, I never knew that was, I've heard of the book. Oh, this makes so much sense. Because I've been on Serious Eats and I'm subscribed to Kenji on YouTube. I feel like it's surging through my finger. I thought you were gonna pour the seltzer over the chocolate chips. Oh no. I mean, no, I shan't. That was a powerful hiccup. I probably have more of those coming out too. All right, I got about 9 minutes left. Let's prepare let's get our working area. Let's get our working area ready. What do we need here? We need to preheat the oven. Line baking sheets of parchment paper or silicone baking mats. That sounds fancy. Scoop balls of dough. 2 tablespoons of dough per cookie. Arrange 3 inches apart on the baking sheets. Bake for 12 to 14 minutes. All right, let's preheat the oven to 350. Beautiful. Cool. I think we're going to go for, so based on some of the comments on the recipe, we're going to go for like the shorter amount of time. Also, I don't know, let's try this tray first. I think this tray has the most potential, and let's line it with a non-stick surface coating, non-stick paper, maybe. Parchment paper, there we go. I think this sheet should do the trick. I just feel it surging through my veins. This month, it's the month where we're the most powerful. I'm gonna just spam your Discord. Please, genuinely, I actually am probably gonna buy that book. I feel like it'd be a good book to have in my living room. Because I'll actually be reading that. I almost asked, what does the chocolate taste like before I realized it tastes like chocolate. It does. But the thing about it is that it tastes like, it tastes like you just bought it, which makes sense because you'll never believe it. You'll never believe what I did before stream today. But it tastes like you just bought it, and like sometimes chocolate, like I love chocolate. I love chocolate in most forms. And by most forms, I mean just not too old. But when chocolate gets old, you can taste when chocolate is old. This tastes like it is like you just got it, and it's good. The other culinary book I want is the Flavor Bible, which is basically just a big book of what flavors, ingredients complement what. I love that. I feel like those are so useful to have because again, then like when you're cooking, like you understand knowing, like you just like knowing what works, knowing why things work. It literally it changes everything. It also adds so much. All right, seltzer going back in the fridge for now. In about 6 minutes, we'll take that out, and then we can cut back to our close-up cam. Let's see what our close-up cam sees right now. This could be okay, and then I can leave my my thing over there. Actually, zoom out a little bit, maybe. And I can put it like there. Yeah, and then I'll put the bowl here, and then I'll take little bits, or I'll put this here, and I'll put the bowl there, and I'll take little bits, and I'll put it on here. I think that maybe it'll work. Am I gonna explode? I won't explode actually today. Apparently not. I ate chocolate that was over a year old, and it was crusty. It still tasted good though. It's just like, have you ever like had chocolate? Have you ever opened a chocolate, and like it's like kind of like not okay? I need to clarify. This is not. I'm not talking about mold. I'm not talking about mold, but like you open chocolate and it's like kind of powdery white. on it. Like it's like dry. Mr. Beast chocolate review. That was the review that we gave. We did do a review. You're right. First thing I see is crusty chocolate. I'm just saying, crusty chocolate. Let me see. That's Fat Bloom. Okay, so there's a name for it. Why does it do that? I know exactly what you mean. Thank you. Because I feel like I need to clarify that like I'm not talking about like mold when I say it's like almost like a fuzzy white. Yeah. I don't think it's anything bad. I think it just makes the chocolate taste like ass. I mean, okay, it's fine. It doesn't taste like. If you really want chocolate, like it's fine for the most part, but it's so different from like when chocolate's like fresh, you know? It doesn't even be fresh, just not that. Anything that's before that stage is great, it's amazing. It's when it hits that stage, it's like, eh. Crusty chocolate with or without nuts. The chocolate bar emoji looks just like the chocolate bars that SpongeBob and Patrick were selling. That's what I have to say. That's my take. Someone gave a good take the other day. It wasn't even a good take, it was an idea. I think they were talking about, going to karaoke. This is not my idea, this is a friend of mine's idea. Or at least I'm assuming it's their idea. They said it. They're the first person I've heard say it, but maybe they heard it from someone else. But they were saying how there should be, when you go to karaoke, in the karaoke like book of songs or whatever you're looking at and scrolling through songs, you know how like on menus there's like a spice indicator of like peppers of like how spicy something is? They should have one with like drinks to show how many drinks in the songs are good for. Because some songs work a little bit better when you got a little more in you. I was like, you know what? I feel like that would be a fire idea. I feel like that would make it big. That's what I was thinking of just now. Anyway, nothing exploded and all the drinks were present. So that's a pretty good sign. That would be so helpful, right? I feel like it's a nice little way to no pun intended, spice things up. Can we get yes? Oh God, I'm gonna be so bad. Yes. I'm like my voice is gonna be ass. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. I have a lot of friends that also, well, the people that I'm meeting have really enjoyed. They really like to do karaoke. They like to do karaoke like in public, which I would like to get the guts to do. But we can be ass and we will be ass together. But there's so many like room places here, and we can also do that. That would be really fun. But yes, the answer is absolutely. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Ooh. Being on stage is so, but karaoke in public, good look. Yeah. And the hardest part is they're good. And they sing really well. I'm like, the fuck? I've never done karaoke, I've always wanted to. It's really fun. It's really fun. I need like, yeah, honestly, the crowd helps. I like when like everyone else like kind of sings along. Like I like when they pick a song or like really just like when other people know the song and then like kind of everyone starts singing it. Like one person's on mic and like kind of maybe dancing around a little bit. Maybe it's a little mini choreo they're throwing in there, but like everyone's still kind of shouting. I like that. Like when they're singing the song. Also, Willie, I hope that you rest well. And absolutely, I will. We'll be posting, I'll be taking screenshots and also I'll post a picture of the cookies on Discord, probably either tonight or tomorrow. But yeah. But yes, I highly recommend karaoke. It is really fun. It can be, depending on what your relationship is with singing in public, it could be nerve-wracking. But there are two kind of, again, you can do private rooms at places, or there are like, bars that do things on stage. I like when a lot of people that go up don't sound like they're like, full-on performers for their full-time jobs. But I also like when people do. Like I know, I think I would feel more confident singing if people didn't sound as good as they do, but I love hearing people who are also really good. So it's like a double-edged sword. But like I swear, last time I went to karaoke, it sounded like everybody is like on Broadway and they were just hanging out there or something. Because what the hell? How is everybody so good at singing? But again, I think so confidence-wise, I think I would feel better if like people sounded like they were more at my level. But I do love a good show. And so, I'm still happy when people who know how to sing really well sing at karaoke. It's all vibes, not skill. It's true. It's true. Where are the people who are more vibes and less skill? I need them beside me. Oh my God, I know someone who's going to see Hadestown soon. I was talking to them about that, and I thought of you, Lily. Put on some Broadway tunes on, and I might be able to compete. Yeah. You have to do a song that is universally liked if you want people to sing with you. It's true. Like Unwritten. That was one of the ones that was a hit among the crowd. But Hawaii, more so Filipino culture, has lots of karaoke parties on full blast, so I can practice without judgment. Cause it's really fun. It is really fun. Please. I would say it, but my thing will actually start playing it. I don't care if someone hears, I know you've heard worse. True. That's what I need to tell myself. But yes, it's like I keep rereading things over again. But yeah, I think I will sing. I may need a little liquid ooh, timer. Timer off. Timer off. Timer off. How many ways do I have to say it? Ready? Timer off. You know what? My toaster has eyes now. Enjoy its face. All right, let's put this over here. Let's get to our close-up cam, and let's see what we're working with. No, I'm kidding. It's dough. It's dough. We can like do the little. No, I'm not gonna flip it. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I will be putting this over here though. We're gonna be grabbing our tablespoons that we have here. Tablespoon. I'm grabbing a tablespoon and we're gonna be making balls that are going to be approximately what in diameter? 2 tablespoons arranged 3 inches apart. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of this. So I'm gonna wash my hands one more time. Oh, do exclamation point, hide timer with no spaces. Either of you actually should be able to do it now. Thank you for trying. Can't wait to sing Chaperone and fucking delete your ears because I'm not a soprano like she is. I was gonna say, I can't wait. I'm gonna hear Chaperone sing in like 5 days maybe. I think Chaperone is on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, do you know what I was thinking for Gub Ball? Most of the days don't start until like mid-afternoon. So there's a chance I can like do morning stream. So maybe like on Saturday or Sunday, I can do like, well the thing is, you know, time zones. So it depends on like what you're thinking of like streaks wise, depending on how much y'all care about your streaks. But if we did like a little hour and a half to possibly 2 hours in the morning of just like a little chat, because otherwise I will, I may not, because I don't think I'm gonna be making it live on Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday's Gub Ball. Sunday, I think there's still hope. I might be exhausted, but I think there's still hope for, no, I'll be too, I don't know, for post-stream. But pre-event, I'll send y'all like a list of things. Stream moments. There's a timer? Wait, is there a timer enable, disable? Interesting. Oh, that's probably for like timed actions. Could you just FaceTime me during chapel set? Thanks, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna be recording probably some videos. And then I'll share what I record on stream. All right, I believe this is 1 tablespoon's worth. It said 2 tablespoons. These cookies are gonna be massive. So, no, look at my face. I'm hitting my phone trying to get it to unlock. So scoop balls of dough. So I'm gonna take this little ball here. That looks good. I might just, I feel like these are massive cookies though, but I do want them to be kind of thick. Here, I'm gonna try to spread them out a little bit like that, and then we'll see how many we get, and then I'll rearrange. 1. Please record the Bridge of Good Luck, babe. Oh, I will. I'll catch up you an entire 275. That's not even one subway ride, but yes, I will. They did kind of screw me over though. They put, I think, Doechii and Sabrina Carpenter back to back on different stages, which I think is like mean. I think they really should have just not done that. But it's, what am I gonna do now? Oh, I could have also put like nuts in these. No, I'm going to Doechii. They're back to back, and I'm probably gonna watch Dochi's entire set. It just means I'm gonna miss the beginning of Sabrina Carpenter's set. Like they put them on different stages, and Doechii ends at the same minute officially. Now maybe Sabrina will come out a little bit late. I don't care about being up close, really, for most of these people. Honestly, like for any of them, I'm fine not being up close. I am just happy to be there. So I'm okay with being like, not having to get all the way there. Plus, it's probably less stressful. But yeah. Right, I'll pay you one MTA ride's worth. All right, that's $2.90, and that might change. They keep increasing prices. They love to increase the price of these of public transportation and of resources that benefit the public. They increase the prices and they increase the police presence. Why? Two things that just make it incredibly worse. Oh my God, Perseus! Thank you so much. Surprise! Thanks so much for that. For resub. Happy 3 months. Happy 3 months. We're making balls. Well, we're making cookies. But we're rolling them into balls right now. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the next month of emos and no ass and emotes and no ads. And also, thank you. So, thank you. Thank you. I know, I just immediately. But truly, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you. I hope that this next month is I can make it worth your while with more cooking, baking, and/or activities. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 cookies. I'm supposed to be making. I think I can probably get like 2 more, 3 more. I think 3 more cookies. Oh no. But like I don't want them to like all connect. I mean, again, I made these kind of massive. Let's do this. Let's grab some of you. Mix that up together. 11. I see a take care maniac. I assume there's a sleep. There's a good night message possibly. Oh my God, there's also a seltzer claim. There is a seltzer claim. Okay, wait, I'm gonna read that in a moment. You know what? I'm gonna put these on here for a second, but I'm not going to put them on the same one. So these 2 that are here, I'm gonna end up putting onto a different thing. A different tray. Little baby cookie. This one's gonna be adorable. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna love this cookie. I mean, I'll grab a little piece of parchment paper actually. I feel like tinfoil, the cookies might, do cookies like stick to tinfoil? I think when I was younger, I thought like tinfoil was also gonna be like a non-stick type of vibe, but it so is not. I feel like it's like ripped off like layers of like the stuff that I've tried to like put on it. Let's grab a little piece here of parchment paper. Let's do this. Someone just made a sound. No idea what it was. But that's fine. Sounds like a problem for later. All right, I'm gonna put this, I'm just gonna grab another, I have another tray here. Hi, Jay, welcome. Oh wait, let me see. And do that too, apparently. Oh wait, I'm scrolling up. I'm taking this ball here. Cookie down. I'll show you this in a second. What we ended up with. And we're scrolling. No, I'm just dropping in to grab my seltzer and heading to bed. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing well too, and I hope that you rest well. And Maniac, enjoy your 263rd seltzer, and Perseus, enjoy. Ah! That was really scary. The towel fell and it triggered the wireless sensor on the sink, and the sink turned on, and that scared the living shit out of me. Perseus, enjoy your 31st seltzer. Good God. Oh my God. And they both back, hi. Welcome in. That was, anyway, you know what? I'm just gonna let that rest over there. I'm just gonna let that rest over there. Raise your hand if you were scared. I was scared. That was really scary. Anyway, we got our tray. We got our first tray over here of larger cookies, and then we have this tray of 2 large and 1 small cookie. We're gonna be throwing these in. Question, ooh, what question do you have for me? I throw the towel in the bin. The towel is haunted. I'm starting to believe that the towel actually might be haunted. Did your sink just turn on with mind powers? Basically, you know, we can call it that. It turned on it turned on without me turning it on. And I may have pissed myself a little bit, but that's a problem for me to deal with later, so it's fine. None of it's on the cookies, and that's what matters. Arrange them 3 inches apart on baking sheets, 12 to 14 minutes. Sounds good. All right, we're gonna put this first one out here. Have you tried the perfect T-Soft boiled egg hack? I don't think so. What is it like? I've used, yeah, I have no idea. The T-Soft is throwing me off. That doesn't ring a bell to me. All right, I'm gonna put you in. And now I'm gonna grab you. Is it just, wait, did you say perfect soft-boiled egg? I read it again. My TV is far from me. I'm reading off of my TV and it's far from me, okay? And by far from me, I mean it's like 10 feet away. It's fine. When he said I can't help this man, I'm like, oh, I fucked up. I read something just so incorrectly. The perfect soft-boiled egg. I think I understand now. I'm gonna put a timer here for, I'm gonna put this for 12 minutes. Keep temp. Set a timer, 12 minutes and 1 second. Let me try again. Set a timer, 12 minutes and 1 second. Set a timer, 11 minutes and 59 seconds. You know what? Maybe we don't need a timer to actually work. Maybe we can start using chat commands. Maybe that'll work. Easiest way to soft boil an egg, 45 seconds. 45 seconds in the microwave. I'll try that. Whatever excuses you have, dog, is when you know you're cooked because we share the same dozen or so. I know. That's why you said it. I immediately was like, I'm curious what it is. 45 seconds in the microwave. I didn't think to do that. I mean, like, there's no reason for me to think to do that, but I'm down to try that. I haven't like soft or hard boiled an egg in a while. I used to have this little like egg steamer thing where like you'd fill it with some water. Do you want to try soft boiling an egg? All right, wait, I'm gonna Google this before I do it, because if I put this in there and it explodes, my microwave explodes because I'm following advice from the internet. I mean, everything I do is following advice from the internet. I just opened up my Safari, and it's the Proud Family cashews is what I was last Google searching, by the way. Quick way to turn into a grenade. Yeah, I feel like, okay, ignore my bot. My bot it's an egg. Why would it explode? Now I'm suspicious because there are many reasons and ways that eggs explode. Eggs explode. Microwave, Soft boiled egg. All right, there's an all recipes recipe, 12 ratings, 2.6 out of 5 stars. That is the lowest rating I've ever seen on this website. No, yeah, I know. I mean, I definitely think that they're saying soft boil it. But like, this is like when people say like, you know, like press like Control W or like Alt F4 when you're playing a game to like save. I'm like, Place cold eggs into a bowl of warm water. Fill a microwave bowl with salted water. Microwave on high until boiling 1 to 1.5 minutes. Why is it, there are too many steps here. Remove eggs from warm water and place into boiling water. Cover what are they talking about? Cover the bowl with plastic wrap. Microwave at 60% power. There are too many numbers in this thing. This is on all recipes. Wait, I need to remember this. Okay, we got about here. Let me set my timer real quick. I got this command here. Exclamation point, set timer for, we got 9 minutes and let's say 10 seconds. Wow, I cannot type. Did it work? All right, sick. Beautiful. All right, it's a little bit less than that, but you know, we're gonna work with that. Wait, I would just put an egg in a bowl solo. The water part scares me. Have you never seen like an egg explode? I think putting an egg in a pot of water is pretty easy though. That is true. That's the thing, is, see, if I'm putting it in water, I probably wouldn't microwave that egg explode. I just saw that. That was a good one, Madison. I won't let that one get away. No, not put the plastic in the microwave. It is a terrible recipe though. I see why it has 12 stars. Let me see another recipe from, I would click the Quora link, but it's going to start giving me like just every answer that isn't this one. So we're going to try a different recipe that I see here. Total 12 minutes. 5 minutes of prep, 1 minute of cook time, total 12 minutes. Why? A pinch of baking soda. There are too many steps. I need it to be better than boiling a pot of water and putting an egg in there. Jay! Oh my God, thank you so much for the 12 bits. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Def don't out of water. Yeah, let's see what else I can. I do believe that you are doing this. You have good intentions and you're saying this sincerely. I'm just seeing what I should trust. You know, you could mean this with your whole heart, and this could still explode in my microwave. Oh my God, it's another thing. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. Look at us. I appreciate it a lot, though. It's really kind. It's Korean cooking channel on here just did it for their ramen. Ooh, we're actually gonna be making. This reminds me. We're making. Okay, I think I tried last night. Is it tteokbokki? It's like I feel like the tea is a little bit different than the regular tea that I use. It's not like it's like a tteokbokki. No, I had it so down last night. I watched like 4 videos on this. But anyway, we're gonna be making that tomorrow. Tteokbokki, kind of. I'm gonna practice it more tonight. I wanna practice it more tomorrow, honestly, so I can say it properly on stream. I feel like I need to warm up. I feel like I just need to get like the tea down. I kind of had it. I felt like I had it yesterday. And I don't think it's that hard to say. I think I'm just like getting in my head about it because there are 2 teas, so like I'm tricking myself. But yes, we're gonna be making it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be making our sourdough starter, and then we're gonna be making that. We're gonna hopefully be making it. I'm gonna try to go to a grocery store to get the stuff that we need for it. So if I'm not able to get what we need, then we're gonna delay that recipe and we're gonna do that on a different day. And we'll replace it with something else tomorrow, but hopefully we'll have it tomorrow. Do you prefer soft or hard-boiled eggs for ramen? I think I like soft-boiled eggs for ramen. It's been a little while though. Now I can get my mind off of eggs, now I'm hungry with real. Also, congratulations to Congaries to Madison on the 26K. How are these doing? I'm just gonna peek at them with the light on. Oh. These are tall. These are tall. I'm excited for them. They're like little mountains almost. You know? Yeah. Anyway, I'm still looking at recipes. Soft boiled eggs. I love a song. There we go. Definitely 4 to 5 seconds in the mid setting. Other people did like 1 minute on high and it was barely soft. Got it. I believe you. I genuinely, you're saying it so kindly. Like you're not trying too hard to convince me. you're sharing a lot of information for it. Like this is my interpretation of like, this is my read on your messages. Because normally there are signs when someone's trying to get you to do something that like they're setting you up for failure, but you're like passing those tests. You seem sincere. You seem sincere. What cost am I willing to? Hold on, let me see. Soft-boiled eggs in microwave. This person says so easy in the title, which makes me believe that there's got to be something here. All right, 4 large eggs. Well, that's not happening. There's water involved in this. Add enough water to fully. Okay. Well, you know what? Soft boil egg microwave Reddit. Sometimes you just gotta ask the people, okay? Let's see what people are saying. Take a small container. Let me see. I've never. No, don't tell me this. How to poach an egg in a microwave? You can crack it in the bowl with a little bit of water. I don't want to do that. I don't want to poach an egg. I just want a soft boil one. See, look at this. 3 years ago, someone asked, how do you microwave boiled eggs in our cooking? And then they put in their little subtitle of it. They go, last time I tried to, they exploded and took 4 hours to clean the mess. Explosions, egg explosions are real. Someone said that sounds horrible. It takes 6 minutes to boil eggs. Why do you need a microwave? It's different though. Look, if microwaving an egg for 45 seconds works, that is an improvement, IMO, on the other strategy. Fewer things to clean, it's ready. It's like I'm not opposed to this idea. Conceptually, I do see an advantage, but it really needs to work just that way. Sorry, I hit you. Oh my God, are you okay? I'm sorry about that. But it can't be more complicated than that because then you might as well just do the other way. Does that make sense? Yeah, 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours to clean. That's because the water. I think because like if you microwave an egg, what I think of is like if it gets too hot on the inside, like you definitely probably need to go low power because like it's a grenade. If a lot of like vapor or something forms on the inside, I think it's gotta explode. I guess it depends if you're heating it from the inside out. I don't even know. Yeah, let me see. Hold on, what else do we have here? Literally everyone in the subreddit is not helpful. They're all bringing it up. They're like, why would you even do that? Like, that's not what they're asking. I feel like if they're asking how do you make microwave boiled eggs, then like if your answer is not telling them how to do it or warning them that any form of doing that is going to be harmful to them, then there's no answer that you should be posting. There are so many questions on Reddit that you could be answering. Don't answer that one. Pick a different question. Anyway, life pro tips. On our life pro tips, this life pro tip is never microwave a boiled egg. Maybe they mean never microwave an egg that's already been boiled. Never microwave an egg, period, is the top answer. It can explode no matter if it's raw, boiled, or whatever. Just don't put eggs in the microwave. Oh. They said if you cut the boiled egg in half, you're fine. But I want to boil it. I microwave hard-boiled eggs to warm them up, though. I'm telling you, it's going to explode. Microwave egg scare because of salmonella. Like you think it'll be like too raw? I'm scared of it exploding. Would there be water in the egg? I think there's stuff in the I think there's stuff. I microwaved meatballs before and it didn't explode. I mean, meatballs is the same consistency throughout. There's not like a hard shell holding it together. Like if you take like meatballs. If you put like a shell around a meatball and you microwave that shit for a few minutes, I feel like whatever like juices are in there or water is in there that might evaporate would eventually probably cause it to explode, is my guess. Exploding salmonella, it's just a salmonella bomb. All right, let me check on this. Let's see how it's looking. Oh shit, these look good. Oh, they look good. They look good. Let's grab. You know what? No, let's grab you. Maybe she had a lower setting. I think it probably was a lower setting. Honestly, can you send me, can you whisper me on Twitch or DM me on anything the link to what you saw? That might be it. That might do it. How great does it smell in that apartment right now? It smells amazing. Not only that, my bed is like right there, so I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna fall asleep to the smell of just warm oatmeal peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. They actually look good. I'm like surprised. Oh yes, the sound request. Oh, if it doesn't work, let me know, and I may need to. Let me see if it actually added though, because sometimes it doesn't actually add. Let's look at my queue. It worked. Did you request "Dirty" by Christina Aguilera also by chance, or is that what happened when you did "PP"? I'll remove "Dirty" just in case it's not what you requested, because I don't see that in here. But Grandma's Hands made it in. Grandma's Hands made it in. Anyway, that thing's done. Honestly, I think they look good. I think they look good. I'm gonna open the oven, I'm gonna take them out, and you're gonna get a good look at these. And you tell me what you think. I mean, they could maybe get a little bit toasty on the outside. What do you think? Yeah. I'll leave them in for another 2 minutes after I'd already opened it anyway. Let's leave it in for, yeah. Well, the thing is, it'll probably cook a little bit outside anyway. Let me stare at it. They're not toasty on the outside, but like I'm scared they might be a little bit raw. But also like, let me see what it says in the recipe, what I should expect when I take them out. Because again, there's like they probably cook a little bit still. It said the centers will be soft until lightly browned on the sides. I don't think they're lightly browned on the sides. You did say 350, right? I'm doing that correctly? Yeah, 350. We're so close. We're so close. Oh, but yes. But if you want, honestly, could you whisper it to me, Wolf? If you whisper it to me, I'll be able to take a look afterwards. Not trying loves to play me. No, that's a banger. I couldn't pick up the vibes of "Dirty" right now. The way it's just gonna automatically keep deleting your messages. What's scarier, link in chat or microwaving an egg? That's a really good question. I think the answer is, I want to talk about that too. Me responding, that's a really good question. Probably the exploding. Depends on the link, to be honest. I think that they can come close. I mean, the egg could kill me, but sometimes you see things online that could probably do the same. What was I gonna say? Wait, I want to be one of those cookies right now. Just warm and toasty. Are you chilly right now? Let me see. I mean, we have to wait for the cookies to cool. We do have to wait for the cookies to cool. It's true. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my friend brought it up. They're like, I love the response. Like when we say that's a really good question. It's always like it's like I always say that whenever someone asks me a question, I almost always say that's a really good question before I then stall for another minute and then give an answer. I go, that's a really good question. I don't know. Probably something like, okay, I think this is just about getting there. Yeah, that's looking good, I think. All right. I don't want to overdo them, you know? I'm scared I'm going to overdo them. Okay, they do have. I think they just need to cool down because like they're not falling apart on the outside. They do feel a little. They are a little soft though. They're a little soft. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna keep the oven running in case we notice something. Let me say push to start. I'm gonna turn that off. And then we also have our mini cookie. Yeah. We have these two. We got the little baby cookie out here. I was like, is that hot? It's not that hot, actually. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you for having the timer. I'm not going to lie. They do look really good. Should I do that little shape thing that people do? I don't think I have like a thing for it that's big enough. You know when they like do that? I don't know if this is too big. I mean, or too small, maybe. Or no, too small for it. We could try. Oh, hold on, my AirPod's dying. No! Gotta switch AirPods. Sorry, I will not be able to hear anything for a moment. Well, you're gonna hear things playing out of my computer. But, oh, there we go. Yeah. Did that just start blasting? Oh no, it's playing on my phone. Let's not do that. All right, sorry, I gotta change my, I gotta connect to my AirPods again. Connect, please. There we go. Oh, do I have flaky salt? I do have, I do. Should I salt them? I think that one's too big for this. Some of these are too big. What if I grab like a bowl? What if I grab my chocolate chip bowl? No. It's like I need something just like you. Yeah, it's my oven because I turned it on again. All right, these look like they're pretty close to what we need them to be in terms of shape and size. These, I'm gonna be honest with you, these kind of came out really well. I think we kind of nailed it, maybe. Let me try the egg hack, and it was a success. Imagine if you two are working together. You came in at the same time. What if you're working together? Just snapping some pics. Yeah, and then I need a close-up. I love this song. Sick. Send it to me. I mean, I'm sure it was send me to me, Rachel. Are you hot? Not really. Not too hot, at least. Yeah, this is manageable. All of this is manageable. Oh, wait. Beautiful. I think we got some pretty good cookies here. I don't know about you. These look great. Set a timer, 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Yes, it worked. Look at it. Look at it. Look, it's all the way at the bottom. Wait. Here, you can see it if I do this. Oh wait, should I salt them? Should I sprinkle some? I have like kosher salt. It's not like a sea salt. Should I put any of this on it? It's coarse. It's not like, I know like there are fancier salts. Wait. Oh no, you need to go. You need to charge. I'm down. I'll do it right now. All right, that was like a little rinse more than anything. My hands should be a little bit more dry for this. All right, let's do it. Send it to me, please. It's a lot of salt. I literally can't stop saying it too. I'm same boat. Okay, well I went a little too hard on that one, I think. I'll dump it, don't worry. Not all of this is gonna stick onto that cookie. All right, that cookie's just gonna be a little salty. You know what? It's fine. We'll let it be too salty. We'll let it be too salty. If maybe it won't be. Maybe the other ones will need more salt. Who knows? Now I kind of want to take another picture again because you can kind of see the salt in it, and I think it adds. I think it adds to the cookies. All right, let me get one more pick here. I'm very excited to try these. We got about 2 minutes left until we can. Damn. These actually, like, they look really good. I'm really excited. I'm like, I want it. 1 minute. We got 1 minute. We can hold out. We've got self-control. Shout out to Frank Ocean. Hope Frank Ocean's doing okay. Anyway, where's the seltzer? A little sip, because I want to pour myself another one in a moment. Let me fold you. I'll get rid of you. And then you. All right, we're going to do some shifting here. Is that going to survive there? It will. And then you can just go right over. Wait for it. There we go. Yeah, that looks fine. Gotta wash the shit out of my hands after that, but that looks good. All right, we've got about a minute, I believe, until we try these cookies. No, 15 seconds till they're officially ready, according to the recipe. I will be peeking at the recipe one more time to see if there are any steps that we have left to do, but I do believe that we are just about done with these. Tyler Creator doesn't know where Frank Ocean is. We're never getting any music ever again. I think you're right. You're right. From that Coachella set, we got all the information we needed to know. My, oh my. I don't think there's been a stream without sirens. No, New York City has tons of sirens. I love Chicago. I went once when I was much younger for a Wii thing, for like a Nintendo thing. It was really cool. I think Chicago was beautiful. Let me see. Warm glass of milk. No, we're good. Yeah, New York City has a lot of sirens, and yeah, it's just a mix of. I mean, it's just a lot of people here, a lot of people, a lot of things happening. Casual Wii trip flex. I don't think it's not related to the crime rate. I think it's just population. I feel like that's. I don't like the vibe of. I don't like the vibe of those comments. They didn't sit right with me. But I'm here, so I can't delete anything. But anyway, we got how many cookies we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 cookies. We're supposed to make 16. I think 11 is a great amount. We actually made 10 and a mini baby one over here. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, sick. I think it's time for us to try. But if we do try, actually, I don't even think we need to sit for these. I think we could stand for them. I'll just listen to Blonde for the 3. Okay, wait, I could totally count these. 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the 3,458,000, no, 34,582,629th time. Same. All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I think it's time to grab a plate. Pick a cookie. All right, I don't know how I'm gonna label these, but let's say, see, if I had heat map on, you'd be able to click on the screen to say which cookie to eat. Which one is calling to me? I think this one looks good. I think this cookie right here, timer off. Yes, it worked. It worked. It worked. All right, we got cookie. Wait for it and make both happen. I think it looks good. We got some salt. We got chocolate. We got peanut butter oatmeal dough. I really thought it would. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna zoom in. It zooms out immediately. Oh yeah, I see those little waves, little light waves. What if I go a little bit further here, and then I move you? Okay, lovely. All right, I think it is time. I'll leave the cookies here. I'll move it here. For the ultimate taste test, maybe. Splendid. Let me see, we need to splat off. True. When's the next, I'm gonna ask this every single time. When's the next Splatfest? All right. Cookie, it smells like chocolatey peanut butter. Trash Tune, enjoy your 61st seltzer. All right, ready? I'm gonna break it in half. So it's got some structure, but it will break if I hold it on one side. So let's just do a little. I think it's cooked for the most part. I think it's cooked enough for the most part. It is very soft right now. Like it will fall, it will break a little bit. But I think they're cooked for the most part. Maybe they got like a little bit of rawness in them. Maybe they're just like a little bit, maybe they just have like a little bit of rawness on the inside. But I think that might be okay. I think it's not too, it might not be too raw on the inside. For the most part, they do feel pretty strong. They also are still warm. But I want to try this chocolate chip, for example, like this here. Can I just will this work? We'll have to go like here. Yeah, you got a little melty chocolate chip. Probably soon I miss like the last 3. Well, it's time for both of us to get back into it. Okay, look at the broken cookie. All right, let's try it. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh, we have the perfect amount of chocolate chips in here. It's just the right amount of peanut butter. Wait. Oh, the salt adds. Whoever said to put it on the salt at the end, you're a genius. Oh, it's a good cookie. Oh, it's a really good cookie. Oh, it's still kind of falling apart. It's crumbling. Well, like not fully. It has its pieces. The oatmeal adds texture. I'm surprised they didn't ask for more oatmeal. I thought it was gonna be fully made of oatmeal for the most part, but the oatmeal, like you feel the oatmeal like in like the texture when you chew. Is that what oatmeal cookies are normally like? I feel like sometimes they're more oatmeal. Well, true. I think the oatmeal is more of a light texture thing. Oh yeah, I would make these. Like I would make these for people. I would give these to people. How did that happen? I see that, Lily. Do exclamation point. Actually, I think I just gotta delete it. When it happens, when the song comes on, just do exclamation point S skip. So skip with 2 S's, like when you get to it. I know, I was like, how do we get here? I do want to eat the little baby though. Actually, no, I might save the little baby. I kind of want another one, and I think I will. I think I will have another one. Oh, but should I? Or should I just like scarf them down tomorrow? Do I want to share these with anyone? Do I want to bring these to anybody? He wants to go to the Orlando. You exquisite. It's an exquisite reference. Beautiful. No notes. That was great. I didn't expect that at all. Did he diss Megan? We ride at dawn. Did y'all see that too? God damn it, queued it twice. All right, hold on. There's so much happening. It's gonna play twice. Ow, the water's so hot. Okay, wait, I wasn't ready for this. I just wanted to go wide. God damn. Like I said, we ride at dawn. The way you wrote abracadabra, and it just put, you know what? I feel like they put like, they're probably like tags on the song. Anyway, I forgot my mouse is here. I can totally skip. All right, do you want to try again? I skipped them. They're no longer going to play. That's so funny. My oven. No, my oven light on. My oven light is not on. Look at. Honestly, I feel that's a pretty good close-up that we got of these. Look at these. This was a great idea. So, shout out to everybody who was here yesterday who was like, you should make. When I was like, I want to make cookies, and you brought this together. This was we thought of this as a community. Yeah, you're right. Like, look at the structure of this one now. You get the bottom, you get the top. It holds. You could hold it just in half. It's still kind of warm too. And now we just fill that little spot there. I mean, yeah. I love it. Let me see. If I was to ask, let me see, would I really have a shot at a feature? Hold on, wait. Wait, is that a line from a song and written that way? That's a line from a song and written that way. We're back to riding at dawn. We never stopped. Yeah, I realized that. Now I'm like, wait. There's a grown-ass man. And like, for what reason? That's what I never understand. Like, there's just, for what, I mean, because I'm assuming, it's just, I don't know what those circles are like. I don't know, who's friends with who, but like, it's just, stays in beef that don't involve him. It's not even like, there's no question. Anyway, more cookie. Truly, God, Najee needs to shut up right now. It's actually absurd. Side note, we made cookies. the two vibes. But it's true, there's like a mix of our just chatting and cookie making. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go put some more stuff in the dishwasher. Look, our cleanup is so minimal today. I don't even feel like we did a real cooking stream. Like it feels like something's off. I'll put you over there, and I'm gonna put my mug. I'll hand wash these mugs. And I'll run this tonight. I'll put the spatula in here. I saw a video today on TikTok I don't even know if it was today, and I don't even know if it was on TikTok, to be honest. But honestly, odds are kind of high that it was. It might have been yesterday, of a crab that was wearing a sponge on it with a starfish on top of the sponge. And it was just like a little blend, a little crusty blend right there. You got three in one. But IRL, it wasn't like, you know? And I feel like someone here probably saw it too because we have the same feeds. What were you trying to get? What were you trying to play? Whenever I see James Brown, I think of something that they talk about in the beginning of my hip hop class is we go over like some like questions regarding hip hop, and one of them is about like the origins of hip hop. And like so like DJ Kool Herc, I think it was like August 11th maybe. I think there was a debate whether it was the 11th or 10th, but I think it was the 11th. In '73, threw a party for the breakdancers and for back to school to raise money for his little sister. And one of the notable songs that was played at that party, I believe, was "Give It Up or Turn It Loose" by James Brown. So whenever I hear James Brown, I think about the like, you know, part of the origin story of hip hop. But yeah. But anyway, you got a James Brown song queued. I don't think I know this one, or maybe I will when it plays. I don't know. Let me put this away too. We actually, proud of us. Low mess. All right, I'm gonna put the ghost towel back up here. I'm probably gonna wash this towel. I haven't done my towel laundry yet, so that still has hope. But I think that's just about everything, and I'm gonna wash this manually too. It's fine, it's gonna be its own thing. And then I'll also wash manually. Beautiful. All right. We got our cookies. Yeah, these are just my little buttons, my little stream buttons. Here we go. Cookies. Cookies. You can do exclamation point. Isn't there another yum? No. No, there's the yummy emote, but it's exclamation point nom to take a bite out of these. But yeah. But this was a good recipe. I will say I enjoyed it. These cookies do have, you know, they're a good thickness. So a close up. They're a good thickness. Maybe. You know what? Yeah. POV, you slept with your contacts in, and you have to deal with the repercussions of it. This stream was brought to you by eye doctors around the world. There we go. Just a little rinse because it got a little. Yeah, I'll just use this too. I'm gonna wash all these towels anyway. Do exclamation point S skip. We're trying to skip the songs that they queued. Did it work? No. Wait a minute, I can control from my phone. I forget. There we go. But yes. Oh my God. Holy shit, wait, I feel like it's my duty to use this flex just for people, know she ain't shit. Nikki's a family member of mine. I was forbidden from meeting her as a child because of her now husband. However, I never met her. I haven't Megan though, and she's the real fucking deal. Hell yeah. I'm glad. Don't look at me. Parents knowing what's up, protecting you. Yeah, truly. I know, I was gonna say, like, that's like, that lore is, it's true. They can never make me hate you, Megan. I need to see Megan live. Megan's one of those performers that I would pay an expensive ticket price to go see. And there's like, I feel like There are a lot of artists that like I really like, but I probably wouldn't see unless I can get like a decent ticket for, like a decently priced ticket for. I feel like Megan's one of like the very few that I would like splurge on if needed. Yeah. You have to see her up close. She's talented vibes on a million. From what I can, that's the vibes that I've been getting from the internet. I love it. Just remember my cousin told everyone, the more, what do I, the Lord goes crazy. She looks exactly the same online as she does in person. Yes, I'm going to be annoying in all caps. Not annoying at all. You're speaking facts. When you're saying positive things about Megan, all you're doing is telling the truth. All you're doing is saying great things. You're spreading the good word. Anyway, I think that's all for the cookies. I mean, in the latest music video, you kind of can. Nikki never spoke to me. Megan told me she loved me twice. There it is. You heard it here. Maybe first? This is the first time hearing about it. I'm not gonna lie, for the first 2 seconds of this song, I thought it was Good Morning Baltimore. I thought it was Good Morning Baltimore. And now I have to watch Hairspray. So, I think you get the math. Yeah. No, it's clear as day. Clear as day. I don't know how fast I'm gonna be eating these. I'm scared. I feel like I know. Didn't it sound kind of like Good Morning Baltimore? Do you hear it in the back? Like, do you hear like how like Good Morning Baltimore can like come out of this? Like, you can do a rendition. Thank you. I actually am watching Hairspray sometime soon. I have it on a movie list of movies that my friends intend to watch in the near future. And it came up and we're like, we gotta add it to the list. It's not even movies. Most of the movies, it started out as movies that like we haven't seen yet, and it just quickly evolved into movies that we just really like. And Hairspray is on there. It has to be. It has to be. Anyway, I need to let the last song play. I kind of feel like just keeping the cookies here. I don't know how I'm gonna like cover these. I guess I can cover them in like a little tin foil. Or eventually I could stack them. I mean, they look so good. I probably won't cover them now. I'll deal with it afterwards. Maybe I'll cover it with like a towel or something if I find. I don't think I have one though. Maybe I can use this rag. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But yeah, you gotta have another one. Maybe I'll have one as a treat after I clean up the cooking stream things. I feel like I'm gonna finish these by Friday. I think by Friday they're all gonna be gone. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a baby. What? Really? Huh? 3, 6, 9, baby. Yeah. 3, 6, 9, baby. 10-ish. 9.5. Oh my God. I feel like, Lily, we should just switch. I feel like I want you to just tell stories on stream. I'm like, what more is there? All right, here we go. We have our Hairspray. I gotta open a window. My oven does this thing that like is supposed to happen where it, tell me that didn't kind of have that, I mean, we're on the same vibe. Anyway, tell me that, God, I love this song. What was I thinking of? Oh yeah, my oven does a thing where like it spits out heat for like a while after you use it so that it doesn't, I think it does it so like it doesn't end up, like it needs to channel the heat somewhere, otherwise like it would, like the handle, like it would just get hot in other places that are not good. And it makes it nice and warm in here. Wait, there's more. Wait, I'm scrolling now. Let me just move my mouse across screens. Can I make a, yes, you can make a mouse about, give a mouse a cookie. I haven't read that book in forever. When you put it that way, don't tempt me. Wait, what did you? Oh my God. I mean, bro, you were chosen, truly. You're not wrong. Also, hi, the guy. Welcome back. The universe has favorites. Makes it very clear that it's Lily. I really do. I feel like you can choose what you want to answer. But either TwitchCon or if we hang before TwitchCon, I have so many questions. I have so many questions. I want to be able to do the mashed potato mambo. But like, I can't do it. I'm not going to try it on stream. It's all in the legs. I mean, it seems like it's in the legs. I don't know. I just remember what it looks like. We should just do a Hairspray watch party at this point. I'm just listening to this and I'm like, I feel like I'm just watching the movie right now. But yeah. My friend recently saw, what's it called? Merrily We Roll? The one with Daniel Radcliffe? Is there sea salt on those cookies? There's not sea salt, but there's kosher salt. So it's like a coarse salt, but I don't have any sea salt. Unless that is sea salt, and I just don't know. I didn't know that it was sea salt. But I feel like sea salt, like I would know when I buy it. I should, like it would be better probably with sea salt. I do agree. I just don't have any. I also learned the mashed potato mambo because of this song. I can give you. I need the knowledge. I need the knowledge. I need you to also. We need to finally do this hair thing. We can both at TwitchCon and after. Hell yeah. Getting sleepy, gonna head out. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I mean, I think we're just about done. I think we're almost ready to close out. I think we made our cookies, and then tomorrow we're actually making like dinner food. We're making tteokbokki and sourdough starter. I really hope I'm able to do both of those. I think the sourdough starter is gonna be easy though, because it's gonna be like 5 minutes, that part. And then I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be amazing. I think we're gonna do a great job. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this on this cam. Let's find our place to go tonight. This one, we did it kind of quickly. Under 3 hours. We made these, honestly, I feel like in like an hour and a half, maybe. Oh, my heart. I saw a post and I was looking at, and it made me go back to like his dad's Instagram, and that literally had me in tears. I was laying in bed, like it was already way too late for me to even be sleeping, and that is the thing that made me like just cry immediately. Yeah, you do have a lot of stories. I'm intrigued. Let's see who's live right now. Here we go. Every time I open the Twitch app, it just goes to, Raccoon babies have appeared. Hello? Is this true? I do not see babies, but I do see a raccoon. And it is munching on some food, wildlife cam. I think that's where we're gonna go. Let me just get this ready. Actually, what I'll do is I'll do it from my computer. And then from here we can say our goodbyes. Well, our good nights, our temporary good nights, because I'm literally gonna be here in less than 24 hours. I'm gonna be here in like 16. Let's see, 12 hours from now, plus add another, let's say 5. So let's say 17 hours. I'll probably see y'all in 17 hours. Yeah. Yeah, all the posts. Yeah, the captions are heartbreaking. I guess it's the most. Yeah, I know. We could talk about this one day though. I'm down. It really gets me in my feelings. But anyway, thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for hanging out. We made cookies. I am absolutely thrilled with how these turned out. All right, it's getting a little loud out there. I am absolutely thrilled with how these turned out. I think they look so good and they taste so good. These are delicious. These are, I definitely recommend this recipe. You can cut it in half and you still get a nice batch of cookies here. I think it's great. Yeah, I would recommend it. If you want to do the recipe, type an exclamation recipe, or if you're on my Discord server, which you can join, you can come and go as you please. I'll be adding this recipe to the stream catalog channel, which is just a collection of all of the recipes that we've done on stream. So you can always go back and you could find these cookies there. I'm probably gonna put them under peanut butter, chocolate chip, oatmeal cookies. Yeah, they're delicious. Like, I kind of want to know what it's like if I add more oatmeal, but like, not to, I don't think it would make this better. I think it would just like make them more oatmeal-y. Like I think it would just like, it would just be, because I'm just curious. They do have, some of these have more of an oatmeal texture than the others, but they're perfect the way they are. They don't need anything else. I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised. Anyway, phenomenal. Thank you again, and thank you, Lily, for being here. Thank you anyone else who was possibly lurking or came in earlier at any point, or anyone who cheered, or who resubbed. I really appreciate you. Anyone who just like hung out at any point or even lurked in the stream or kept it open or even popped in and at least claimed your seltzer. I had a wonderful time tonight, and I can't wait to make more food tomorrow. We'll see what we do. We'll see. Well, hopefully I should have everything down. I'll update on Discord if anything changes. I'll make a general announcements post in the announcements channel, and then we can kind of work from there. But I hope that you rest well. I hope that you stay hydrated and have good dreams tonight and have a wonderful day tomorrow. If it is currently already the next day for you, then I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Really though, like thank you again for hanging out. I love the company. I love the commentary, and I love getting to cook food with you. So I'm really excited when we have the opportunity to do it. So again, thank you so much. Sleep well, take care. Remember, you deserve lots of good things, and I'll be here tomorrow if you want to hang. And if I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll see you another day. If I don't see you another day, then I hope that you just stay well. Have a wonderful night. Lots of love. Good night. Good day night, Lily. Okay, I'll find it right now.